Hey, King, look what I can do. YouTube, MFFLs, Glow Gang. What's good, everybody? It is your boys back again with another episode of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Sun Sports YouTube channel. If you guys don't know by now, I go by your boy Real. And joining me is the man that owes me an apology for calling this team a free bingo space. And that's my co-host King. What's up, man?
Nothing much. I don't know if I owe you an apology. I know you were sweating there in the first half.
Oh man, hey, we're gonna get into all that here, man. We're gonna definitely get into all that. But before we do, man, of course, you guys, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and give you a rundown of how this works. We give you our overall reaction to the game. We give you our positives. We give you our negatives. We give you the game ball, no matter the wins or losses. And then, of course, the most important part of the show goes to you guys. We take your questions and your comments at the end of the show. But if you guys can do us a huge favor and address your questions to at WTM, so that way we will know that you're addressing us and not your fellow Glow Gang members in the comments section. So address us by at WTM. All right, King, you ready, man?
Yes, sir.
Man, before we start, let's do this right, King. We gotta wish somebody a happy birthday to
Coach
my favorite
Kidd.
point guard of all time,
Yep.
Jason Kidd, man. 49th birthday, man. Happy birthday, Jason Kidd.
Happy birthday, Coach Kidd. One of the best coaches in the NBA today.
Yes, sir. And one of the greatest point guards of all time. My favorite point guard of all time.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Let's get into it, King. What was that score, man?
I believe the Mavericks won the game 110-91, sir.
Oh, okay. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. Kept them
No.
under 100 points. Thank God. All right, man. Who was a top performance today?
We had, what's his name? Sengun with 14, 11, 2 and 2, and Spencer Dinwiddie with 26, 4, 6 and 1. Well, with one block as well, but I don't know. You could have put somebody else there.
Yeah, you could have had somebody else there. I was going to say that,
But
but we'll definitely get into that here.
yeah.
Let's go ahead and run down the stats real quick, man. Of course, Dallas shots 48% today, but 25% from three of the team. We'll get on that. But they held the Rockets to 40% from the field, but 14% from three.
Yes, sir.
So with the Mavs winning this game, man, let's go ahead and take a look real quick, man, at the standings, bro. These are the standings right now, as of right now. So Dallas is now tied record-wise with the Jazz, but of course the Jazz have a tiebreaker because they have a one-game lead on us. The matter of fact, hold on. Let me look at that one more time, man.
Yeah, Golden State won today too on
Yeah.
Miami.
Golden State won today. Utah lost, and the Minnesota Timberwolves lost, which kind of gave us a little bit more breathing room. 4 games up in the loss column for the Mavericks, man. It's starting to kind of shape itself a little bit, man, here, but we're definitely going to get into that.
Yep.
But let's go ahead and get to the game, man. Also, today we're also going to talk about the news that it just came down today about Tim Hardaway Jr., but we're going to get into that a little bit later in the show. All right, King. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. What is your overall reaction of this game to New York?
My overall reaction is the defense returned, at least tonight for the Mavs. Second half, they clamped down completely, I felt like, and just took Houston out of the game, even though Houston felt like they had a little bit of momentum going on in the first half, as we talked about, with that free bingo space you guys want to speak on. I felt like we had like 5 guys getting double figures today, or 4 guys. 5? Yeah, 5 guys, I think.
It's 5.
In double figure today. So a great team win, man. Not much to say. Got a little chippy in the first half, but then the Mavericks pulled it out, showed they were, the better team, even without Luka Doncic. I felt like Spencer Dinwiddie started the game off, kept us close while guys were getting involved. Jalen Brunson really started it with the snowball effect when they started opening it up. And then Spencer Dinwiddie came in the fourth quarter and just hammered the nail in, I believe. Everybody did their role. We want to talk about, I guess, Maxey still not making his threes. Now we're getting into the visuals a little later on. But a good team win against a team that's the worst team in the NBA, a team that you should beat. And one more thing I want to throw out there, because my brother is a Miami Heat fan. Thank you so much to the Miami Heat today for beating big 3 list, or not beating, I should say, a big 3 list Golden State Warrior team that could have put us 2 games away from
and at home, by the way.
At home. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in Miami right now. They're struggling a little bit. But yeah, so big ups to them for losing. But yeah, good game for the Mavs. We're tied there for fourth again. I told you it's gonna come down to that last game. And let's get it done. I'm still not out of the third position yet though, because I still believe that Golden State's gonna lose more than they win. But we'll see about that one.
Well, Dallas played the Houston Free Bingo Spaces today. Uh, be honest, I know you was messing with me at the beginning of the video talking about. I know I was sweating a little bit. Actually, I would, man. I already knew Dallas was gonna win this game, man.
Yeah.
They were kind of just going through the motions in the first half, and of course, y'all seen the second half. They just took off. Kind of like what you were saying. Spencer kind of carried the team, set the pace for the team in the first quarter. Jalen took over in the second and the third, and then Spencer took over in the fourth. Both respectively scoring 28 and 26, like you said. Could have said the top performer was Jalen, because Jalen got you 28, 4, and 3. Spencer got you 26, 4, and 6. So Spencer got him by 3 assists, which is why I guess they gave him the top performer. Like you said, there were some things that we got to talk about negative wise. Positive wise, of course, like I said. Oh man, can we talk about? Well, no, actually, we won't get into positive yet. Just my overall take from the game, man. Like I said, it done exactly what we expected them to do. It beat the Rockets, aka free bingo spaces. You know what, man? What's your opinion on Jalen Green?
I like Jalen Green. I think Jalen Green has the ability to be an awesome scorer in this league. I don't know if he really has playmaking abilities or too much playmaking
Yeah, he
abilities.
definitely got tunnel vision.
I do think he's going to be maybe a Carmelo Anthony type player, not as much body, maybe a little more athletic, but as far as getting a bucket, I think Jalen
Talking
Green.
about just straight scoring and not really setting everybody up.
I think he's going to be a bucket. I think he's going to be a guy that can possibly average like 30 points a game at one point in his career. Like I think Jalen's that skilled at his position, and he's very athletic, as we said. So, yeah, I like Jalen Green.
Dang, you putting him, you give him high praise like that, huh?
Yeah, I like Jalen Green.
Now, the reason why I was asking, bro, because I feel like in the last now 4 games, you really didn't show me anything against us. And I guess it's because I know you're gonna probably say, "Oh, because we got a defense or whatever," but I don't know. Like usually, if you're like that guy that's or kind of show signs of being that guy, you can score, in different ways. And it's like his outside shooting looked like it was just terrible against the Mavericks, man. He had a highlight dunk today, where I think his head was like over the rim, man. So I give him that. He's very athletic, but it's just like it feels like I don't know, like you said, he looked like he's gonna be a solid scorer in his career, but he has too much tunnel vision, man. He doesn't look to set everybody else up. He takes a lot of difficult shots. Just I don't know, like he's missing something in his game. I know during the summer league, a lot of people were high on him. They saw what he did during the summer league and really felt like, okay, he's gonna probably be a nice little piece, man, a nice little future piece here in the NBA or whatever. So,
he's still the second leading scorer as far as rookies, right behind Cade Cunningham. And I also like so the team is really I feel like set up more for Christian Wood is a leading scorer, and then he has a bunch of guys that plays his position. I feel like Jalen Green, so they have to get the squad set up for just him. Like even Kevin Porter, I like Porter a lot, but he takes shine away from Jalen Green. So at some point when they're going to decide to give the reins to just Jalen Green, I think that's when he's going to step out. And plus, the Mavs are great at defending a 3-point shot. They were just streaky, recently, but then they got back to doing what they do. So it is what it is. It's just I'm glad he doesn't have great performances against us, but like I said, he's still the second leading scorer as far as rookies. So he's having scoring against other folks.
Okay, you think he's gonna be a Hall of Famer, man? I'll give you that. Then
I ain't go that far yet. I mean, you know what? He has a skill. I think he can be. I think he can score. I think he's going to be able to score with the bunches. I think he's going to be our division in general. If Zion stays, I've been saying it for a while. Our division is going to be crazy. Like this is going to be. I think it was at one point the toughest division in basketball. I feel like back in the day with San Antonio and Dallas, and even when New Orleans got good with Houston and all of that. But it's kind of fell off a little bit when San Antonio and Dallas both took a back seat. But I do feel like if everybody stays with all the young guys on each team, like each team in the division has a guy that could be, a Hall of Famer type dude on their team. So we'll see how it goes. But I definitely think the division is going to be tough in the near future.
Yeah, probably so. Especially too, you forgot about Ja in Memphis.
That's what I'm saying. He's already included, and he's already taken over the division this year. So,
All right, man. What's your positive takeaways?
positives. Spencer did what he had to do.
Hold up, you said that
JB
one more
did.
time. I didn't hear you.
Spencer did what he had to do.
Oh,
JB
okay, okay.
JB did what he had to do. I feel like Dodo did what he had to do as far as he was 2-0 from threes and all, but I mean everybody can't
Still
shoot
got you
50.
14-5.
Yeah, everybody can't shoot 50%. That's what I'm saying. I'm fine with that. His thing. Reggie Bullock was. We'll get to him a little later. Dwight Powell again. It seems like every game. I'm throwing him in the positives. Best basketball of his career again. Wright got a little burn. I know Johnny Bravo is gonna be happy about that.
Yeah, I saw it. I thought about Johnny, man, when I saw it. What's okay?
Yeah,
Johnny finally got his wish.
got a
Get
little
that
bucket.
blowout, man, so you can get him out there, man, so we can kind of see what he's talking about.
Yeah, guys, a little and one in the paint and all that. So that was cool. Josh Green played big minutes, did his role. Again, as we said last video, he's going to be the type of player where his role, his impact isn't going to be shown as much on the stat sheet from game to game. It's going to be games where you be like, man, Josh Green only got 4 points. And you be like, well, Josh Green played a good game, getting 4 points. So I'm fine with him. And Frank Ntilikina, I felt like Frank, his defense was not the greatest today, but his offense was clutch. So I'm gonna give him praise today, and it was just a good team win in general, man. Like I said, I felt like they did what they had to do with Luka being out. Played around with the guys for a little bit, and then took care of it when they had to. So that's it. Just give the whole team basically kudos.
Hey, man, you being too modest, man. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna break this down. Check it out. First of all, like you said, the fact that we had Jalen Brunson and Spencer Dinwiddie go out here and double team and carry this team together, that was a huge positive. We talked about the fact that we need a guy to help carry this offense when Luka's not there or Luka's out in the game. We finally got that guy, Spencer Dinwiddie. And with I think with the play of Spencer Dinwiddie, that has stepped up Jalen Brunson's game.
Yep.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson's been looking real nice. Like I said, both of them scoring 28 and 26 respectively. Kind of took turns carrying the team. Like we said, Spencer came out and carried the team in the first quarter. First half, he had 19 points. He took over in the first. Jalen kind of took over in the second and the third. And then Spencer took over in the fourth, man, which that bodes well for this team. Let's see. I had another one. Oh, yeah, of course, the Dwight Powell. He's been doing this for a while now. I think this is starting to become a norm for the Dwight Powell. I can't think of the last time we had the Dwight Powell on the negatives.
Yeah.
And then you touched on it too, Frank Ntilikina. He's coming in and he's showing why we just need to. If you're going to play one of those guys, play him, but keep Trey Burke on the bench, man. Please keep him on the bench.
Should I rather see Trey than Sterling Brown?
Oh, we're gonna get on that.
Okay.
Just hold on to that thought. Please hold on to that thought. But other than that, man, the positives, that was pretty much it, man. Not a lot of positives. I mean, not a lot of to take away from this game. Cause like I said, it was the Rockets. What were you expecting, bro? You expecting them to beat the Rockets this way. So, like I said, your two lead scorers came out there. Dinwiddie played 33 minutes. Brunson played 29 minutes. Both, like I said, got you 28, 26. So it was okay. It was kind of like a let me get my workout in type of game, man. With the free bingo spaces. You got any other positives you want to add, bro, before we go?
That's about it. J Kidd, another excellent job. Held the team under 90 points. I mean, under 100 points. Should have been under 90, but
yeah,
it is what it is. Yeah,
it is what it is. All right, man. Of course, with every positive, that's a negative, man. What negative you got in this game, King?
I'm gonna start at the bottom. I guess the one is becoming an irritant. Maxi Kleber still can't make shots. And he still doesn't really want to take shots, if that makes sense. Like you can see it that he doesn't really want to take them. And that's a big no-no. I don't know.
And then the thing about it too, King, is like, what do you do?
Yeah.
To get him back on track, man. The playoffs are tomorrow, bro. Like, what's going on, man?
You gotta. I don't know, man. You gotta just tell him to shoot. Like J Kidd has to threaten to bench him, I guess, if he doesn't shoot the ball. Like to not let him get minutes.
I guess that's because you really can't afford to bench him.
You can't, but at some point it's going to become where he's a liability. So teams aren't that when the playoffs start and teams are actually locked down on us with a game plan, they're going to start just sagging off of Maxi Kleber.
They're about to Draymond Green him.
Yeah, he needs to just shoot. He needs to shoot right now and get it back into his head. That's one negative. He also got a few fouls today. He did it. He's doing his job on defense. As I said, I can't really get
Yeah, he
on
had
that.
9 rebounds.
Yeah.
9 rebounds. He had 2 assists. He didn't have a block or a steal, but
What I'm saying, he only had 6 points. But Sterling Brown, man,
oh my
I
god,
I
bro.
I don't really want to watch Sterling Brown play any minutes on the team at all.
Bro, get okay. I'm sorry. Go
Trey,
ahead.
you're fine, but Trey Burke can have his minutes. Like if they want to play Trey and Frank, like I'm fine. I don't know why Sterling Brown is even playing any minutes at all. Like I really do not get it. I don't think he should be playing minutes. And we'll get to the news about Tim Hardaway Jr., but I don't think Sterling Brown should be playing any minutes in the playoffs for this Dallas Mavericks team.
Bro, he better not. Matter of fact, stay in street clothes.
Yeah.
So we know for a fact you're not going to come in the game, bro. Stay in street clothes. But
Yeah, that's basically about it, though.
No, I'm about to echo your sentiments, bro. Sterling Brown got to stay out the game. Matter of fact, let's look at his numbers here, King. Let's look at his numbers. He played 16 minutes and got you 0 points.
Yep.
He got you 2 rebounds,
3 assists and 2
3 assists. But it's just like, in matter of fact, how many? Bro, he played 16 minutes, King.
Yeah, I know.
That's 16 minutes too long, bro. Stop putting this man in the game. Look, if you're going to, like, I know one of our listeners, shout out to Johnny B. You could have just put Moses Wright in there, man. Let that dude get some burn.
Yep.
You saw his numbers, and I know it's 2 different things. I know G League and the NBA is 2 different things, but he got you 24 and 10, which shows you have some kind of potential in something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, bro, just go ahead. Please, for the love of God, stop playing Sterling Brown, bro. Like, and it makes me mad when he tries to put the ball on the floor and try to be Spencer Dinwiddie. You're not Spencer Dinwiddie, bro. Stop dribbling the ball, trying to take dudes off the dribble, trying to do a hezzy pull up. That's not your game. Because right now, your game, you're not even doing your game right now as far as hitting your corner threes and wide open threes and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like Sterling before this year, though. Well, at least the image I had of him, I thought he could play make a little bit, like put the ball on the floor. I don't know what goes on when guys hit the Mavericks, man. I thought he had a little bit of that skill, like a little point guard type material and all that. Yeah. Like the way he plays right now, he plays like a power forward, forward. Just
remember we talked about it earlier in the season, bro. Like when he had like his little run, when he was doing all right, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so we talked about the fact like he's not an elite ball handler, but he can hold his own when he put the ball on the floor. Yeah. But it's like now when you see him put the ball on the floor, it's like you kind of cringe, like, ew, like don't put the ball on the floor anymore. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's because he's not getting consistent minutes. That he's not building up a rhythm or something. I don't know what it is, man. But they gotta stop putting him on the floor. Luka can't miss no more games, man. Can't miss any more games. Please stop, for the love of God. Jason Kidd, stop putting Sterling Brown in the game, man. You would do everybody in the Mad community a favor if you just stop doing that. But I'm telling you right now, King, he's gone after this year. I'm guaranteeing that.
Yeah, he's gone. It's a few guys you can see the guys they're going to try to at least get rid of, and I'm trying to see if Maxi Kleber is going to be one of them.
Hey guys, I know everybody in the group chat has been kind of on Maxi Kleber, but let us know with a Y or an N, do y'all want to keep Maxi Kleber? But now when you answer, please think about it.
Yeah.
Don't live in the moment. Just think of the overall player. Like Y or N in the comment section, guys, if you would like to keep Maxi Kleber past this season.
Yes, sir.
All right, King. Is there any more negatives, man, you want to get into?
Nah, that's basically it. It wasn't about.
And a 3-point shooter for the team, bro. I don't know what's going on with the shooting. It's like one point we had that stretch where we were shooting 40%. Now, like we're shooting in the mid 20s, low 30s as a team. I don't know what's going on with that, man.
Yeah, Spencer was
a lot of wide open ones.
Yeah, Spencer was the only guy that could really do it, and we missed Luka as well as far as his 3-point shots. He's been hot recently, so it is what it is. We got the W about basically 20 points. So
that is true. All right, man. Let's see. We can talk about the THJ thing here. So news just came down. I don't know how a lot of y'all feel about this, but King, go ahead, take it away, man. What's the news on THJ?
They asked Coach Kidd about THJ and what he's doing because they saw him shooting and all on the court pregame. I think the last game against Minnesota, and J Kidd basically said he's likely out for the playoffs. He did say likely. We're going to analyze the words and all that he used exactly, but he said likely out for the playoffs with a smile on his face. So we can go from there, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you, King. I'm disappointed. I'm real disappointed. I know we talked about this over the last like maybe 4 videos. We were just kind of envisioning the fact that Tim playing with Spencer Dinwiddie off the bench could be that 1-2 punch off the bench that I'm trying to think. I don't think the Mavericks have ever had. We've always had that one guy and a bunch of guys kind of surrounding him off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to count Lamar Odom and Jason Terry, but Lamar Odom still wasn't having that same impact he had when he was with the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like that 1-2 punch, I can't really think of a time when. I mean, I probably if I sit down and take my time, I probably could think about it, but I don't think I've ever remembered a time when Dallas had that 1-2 punch off the bench, and we were envisioning that with Tim Hardaway, man. And this news that they dropped, I don't know how everybody else feels, but for me, it's disheartening because we're gonna miss that offensive punch come off the bench because you definitely it's never anything wrong with having more offense, man. There's nothing wrong with that. 2, we've heard the rumors, and really it's not even rumored too much now because Jake Fisher is kind of put his stamp on it and said exactly it's true.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard the fact that they actually were trying to ship Tim Hardaway, and so questions now is Tim Hardaway actually going to be back on this team next year after we heard this news? So, what do you think?
If he doesn't play in the playoffs, I don't think he's back. Well, how about I put it like this? If he doesn't play in the playoffs, I think the Mavericks are going to push hard to ship him off somewhere else. I can't guarantee they're going to get rid of him because you never know. But I think they're going to push hard in the summer to try. But back to what J.K. said, I don't believe him. I know y'all like, man, this dude is always optimistic and wow. I think J. Kidd is putting smoke in the air so that he doesn't let people know what the team is going to have when they're in the playoffs, like the full potential of the team. I got a feeling the way J. Kidd said it, he smiled, he said likely, he said we'll be out. He never said at one time he's out. He kept saying words like before it that would hedge his bet. Mm-hmm. So I think Tim's going to play. Plus, it's not a muscle injury, right? He fractured a bone in his foot, correct?
Yeah.
If he fractured a bone in his foot, he should be back. That's what I think. As far as there's no muscle damage, the bone grows back stronger. So it's not a muscle issue. So that's just my opinion. I still think it's a possibility, but it sucks to hear J.K. saying that. But I think it's going to be even sweeter when we see him playing in the playoffs.
Man, I think you're being optimistic, but I hope you're right, though, man.
Okay. I'm telling you, man. I think he's going to play.
I hope you're right. I really do.
And he's traveling too. He's been traveling with the team,
and he's been shooting around. So it's just like, if you're not going to be playing, why are you shooting around?
I'm telling you, I feel like he's going to play. That's just I don't have no inside information, anything like that. I'm just reading the room, reading the interviews and all. And I'm telling you, from what I see, I think Tim Hardaway's still going to play.
So they were saying too that with his injury and when he got it and when he got his surgery and all that, his timetable would have been around. They said like April 10th or something like that. For him to be back and kind of being in the fold as far as like being able to kind of do some type of contact drills and stuff like that. So that's why I'm just like, are we sure that he's not going to be back? And we haven't heard a setback or anything on his recovery and stuff. So it's why I'm like, bro,
he's not in a boot anymore. He's in regular tennis shoes now. When you see him on the court. He has tennis shoe in both of his
So you said you didn't see him in the boot anymore?
Yeah, he's not in the boot anymore. He has tennis shoes.
I'm a little optimistic now. I thought he was still. I don't know why I thought he was still in the boot.
Nah, he's out the boot now. That's why when he was shooting around before Minnesota, that's why the question came up because he no longer has the boot on. He was shooting with his shoes on. So I think he's going to play.
I hope so, man. Like even if say we get past the first round, like if he don't play in the first round, like let him get ready for the second round at least. You know what I'm saying? So.
How long do the playoffs last? They last what, about 1.5, 2 months, right?
End of April.
To June?
To June, yeah. Finals.
There's no way he can't make it back in the playoffs if we made it past the first round, man. No way. On a broken bone?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm like, that's a ton of time. Everybody heals different, but that's a ton of time.
Yeah, I really hope he come back, man. I just want to see what him and Spencer would look like together. That's really what I want to see, man. I
Yeah.
want that 1-2 punch off the bench. Is there anything else you want to add to the whole Tim Hardaway news?
Nah, just that basically. I mean, if we go in the playoffs without him, then it's a contract we gotta use to try to get someone else.
So you think they'll
I
trade him?
Yeah, I keep telling everybody watch out for Zach LaVine too, man. But I don't know if everybody wants Zach LaVine still. But
So
I
you
think
okay? I was thinking this too. You think they'll use Tim Hardaway's contract to get Mitchell Robinson?
they'll use Tim Hardaway contract to get anybody they could. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
he has a descending contract too.
And you got JB's about to have a contract. Like you could use both of those guys to get a max level contract guy.
No, I was saying you wouldn't have to move JB at all.
No, you wouldn't. But I'm just telling you what you could do because of Tim's contract and JB getting his contract. They're both together going to be a max contract player.
Oh, so you
I'm
don't
just
want to
saying.
just use Tim to go get Mitchell Robinson? Because Mitchell
I'm,
Robinson not going to command that much
so what I'm asking you
compared
is,
to say a max guy.
would you trade both of those guys for Zach LaVine?
Yeah, I would.
There you go.
But the thing is though, like we can use Tim and get Mitchell Robinson though,
I
and
got you,
still
but
keep JB.
yeah, I got you. I'm just saying, would you trade no one for Zach LaVine? I'm back to you now
Well,
because
no. I'm
I remember
saying no.
before.
I would, but do we have to though? Is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying we have to. I'm just going back to the conversations before when we were like, you just want to get as much talent as you can. This is
Yeah.
pessimistic Rel from before when you were
Because
saying
the
I
thing
want to
is
get a
too,
guy.
like we get okay. Say we trade those guys. What we gonna? Because you need to trade somebody else too to get Mitchell Robinson. Because you don't have the cap space to get him. You're gonna have to get him in a trade.
You gotta get rid of like Maxey and all. You're gonna get rid of guys. We're going to
But
lose the draft. So to get the perfect team that we want, we're going to lose. Unless you think the guys in the draft, which I don't think any of you guys think, we're going to have to lose a draft pick. We're going to lose draft picks. It is
I
what
don't
it
want
is
to
to
give
get
a
the.
first round pickup for Mitchell Robinson though.
So, I mean, at what point do you think the team is the right team? That's what I'm saying. So once you get to the point of saying this is my team and this is what I think, you no longer cherish first round picks no more. Now you want to use them to stay where you are. So my point is Mitchell Robinson enough to put us at that point? Do you give Zach LaVine, like, how much is enough where you're like, okay, this is the team I want to rock with, and I'm fine with no more first round picks?
How much are you willing to give up to get Mitchell Robinson and Zach LaVine?
If
How
we
much
can
of the
get
team are you ready to break up? Because you want to break the team up a little bit, man, to get those two.
if we can get both of those guys and keep Luka and Spencer Dinwiddie, I'm fine.
Oh,
I give up everything.
Ooh, King.
I
It's a
give
new
it.
side of you I ain't seen before, man.
So our starting lineup would have Mitchell Robinson, Zach LaVine, and Luka Doncic. You feel the other two, depending on however you want to do it, that's fine. Get a defender or whatever. Keep Reggie or whatever. One probably Reggie or Dodo. You probably can keep one of those two. Okay, you got him there. You find another guy to put there. You get rid of everybody else. You got Spencer on the bench, and you feel guys to put around him. We talked about what's his name, Goran Dragic, whatever, man. I just feel like you said you want to get the talent and have the talent there. You said Mitchell Robinson, Zach LaVine, Luka Doncic, and Spencer Dinwiddie. That's not a championship level team.
Yeah.
In the NBA this day and age, you got Spencer, Luka, and Zach LaVine as your scoring three guys, and then you got Mitchell Robinson as a center in the background, grabbing boards and putbacks and all that stuff, and playing defense. I feel like that's the score. That's the core for a championship. You then go get veteran minimums to add on to that, or whatever you can do. Like that's how you play from there on out because you got enough at each position. You just get guys that can fill their roles at that point.
Okay, I like that, man. I like that. I was kind of getting a little nervous. You start talking about you. I don't think they would trade Dorian though. It might have to be Reggie.
Yeah, I mean, truth of the matter, they wouldn't try to trade him if it came down to trading Dodo for Zach LaVine. Possibly though, they may do it. They might do it. I mean, it's Nico, man. Like, not to be, I guess, pessimistic or whatever. I guess it is optimistic in a way, but Nico doesn't have those connections to Dodo like a Donnie Nelson or whatever does. Like he awarded him or rewarded him because Mark Cuban and them wanted him to get rewarded. Luka loves him and all that. That's fine, and we all love him. We think he should get the money, but at the end of the day, I think Nico wants to do what's right. Like he even said, getting rid of KP was to make us flexible, which means you don't believe KP that guy. He basically told you, I do not believe KP's that guy because I want to get rid of his contract to get 2 contracts I can possibly get rid of, which means you want to get rid of his contract, Kristaps Porzingis. Right. So I just think Nico is that guy. He's a basketball mind. He's a guy to play basketball, and he's going to do what he feel like is right for the team. So if it comes down to letting guys go, I think the only guy that's not, able to be released is Luka.
Bro, I'm real shocked to hear you say that you're willing to throw Dorian in the trade, man.
I wouldn't want to. Like I said, one of the two I would want to keep. Hopefully it could be Dodo. It'd be lovely if it'd be Dodo. We can get Reggie because we would have Zach now at the guard position. But I'm just saying, like, if that was the last piece between Dodo, if it said, hey, we give you Reggie, and they say we want Dodo instead, you saying no? Would you say no?
Can I sleep on that too, bro?
That's fine. Go to sleep on it.
Nah, I got a lot I want to sleep on. All right, man. You got anything else you want to add up on this whole Tim Hardaway thing?
Nah, that's basically it, man. Let me see my play of the game so I can get my favorite part of the show.
All right, man. Who you giving the game ball to tonight, man? Spencer Dinwiddie. All right, let's go.
Come on. Y'all already know who it is, man. That guy that's not worth $20 million a year that keeps showing you that he's worth it every time. Every time y'all ask him, y'all need something.
I said a certain person in the chat today.
Shots fired.
Since you give it to him, we'll go ahead and give it to baby Luka Spencer Dinwiddie, man. The guy I've been bragging on since 1956. Been telling this guy been putting in work. He is the missing cog we've been missing, man. I just want you to think for a second, King. Just imagine these games that Luka either haven't been showing up these last few games or these games he sat out. Do you think we still would have won these games with KP as a second option?
We've already said that. No, we're in the play-in with KP right now. We're in the play-in. Everything.
I really believe we would have been number 6 right now.
Like we may be 7. Minnesota's right behind them. We may be 7.
Oh yeah, Minnesota. So yeah.
So I'm saying I think we're in the play-in with that guy instead of Spencer. But like we don't even got to argue anymore. Screw the argument about JB and Spencer, man. We have both of those guys. Like that's what I'm getting to the point. I keep trying to tell folks like we have JB and Spencer. There's no need to argue about which one you rather have because we have both of them. And J Kidd is playing their minutes like tremendously together, so that they're always on the court, always making an impact. I love this team, man. I'm just ready for the playoffs. I keep saying it.
You got about 9 more games, King. 9 more games. We got 5 more games, or should I say 5 more wins until we get to that elusive 50 wins, King. I hope you know you ready.
Yeah. What is it? 5? We got to go 5-4 now, right? 5-4 at least.
Yeah, at least 5-4.
Let's do it. Look, come on, Mavs. Let's go. They better not get that 49 or something. I'm be mad.
Bro, oh my God.
I'm be mad, man.
Never said no, bro. Now I'm really be mad.
I'm be mad.
All right, man. It's y'all time of the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's the question and comment section of the show. I know y'all got a lot to talk about here in this game. Whether it be this game or it be about the whole Tim Hardaway Jr. news that came down yesterday from Jason Kidd. We could definitely get into that tonight, guys. So like I said, guys, if you're going to address us, guys, please do us a favor and at WTM so that way we can kind of decipher through everything, man, and kind of get the show at a better pace. So here we go, man. So y'all guys bring in your questions and your comments. Scroll all the way back up. Dang it. I got to start doing that before we start this. All right, man.
I screwed up already.
There we go, King. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it, brother.
All right, Lies says, what's up, Glow Gang? Good win tonight. Yeah, man, it was a very solid win tonight, man. Very solid.
Yes, sir. Lies can't be the best win of the season, but definitely a good win.
King was so close, y'all, to saying best win of the season, y'all. He was real close.
Never that.
Versus the Houston free bingo spaces. Dooman said dub. Yes, sir. It was definitely a dub. Cuz was good, man, says Glow Gang. Elbow cough. He said Dinwiddie and the defense beast. Yes, sir.
Y'all gonna start disrespecting my dude, JB.
Say, man, y'all gonna start showing some love to Spencer Dinwiddie, man. I told y'all about this guy, man, from day one. Queen said Glow Gang. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Christopher says, Maxey played well tonight, still couldn't shoot, but he was active defensively and made some great plays. That's what you got to do when you can't shoot. Amen, Chris. We've touched on that a million times on this show, man. Shout out to Will from the Jay and Will show. He used to always say, look, man, if you aren't hitting your shots, you have to fill in other spots. He's not hitting his shots, but he was on the board today. He played excellent defense today, man. So that's really what you want Maxey to do. That's really his strength is his defense. It was his 3-point shot, but that's completely shot now, man. But hey, he's filling in other ways, man. You want to add to
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. First and foremost, I'm sorry if y'all hear the thunderstorm behind me. It's a thunderstorm going on outside. But secondly, yeah, Chris, he did play excellent defense and was active. I just get scared because in the playoff series, people are going to just lock down on, mismatches and things that they see. And I just don't want Maxey to not be able to shoot because they're going to sag off of him like completely. Remember when we were looking at Dwight Powell and he couldn't do anything and we were like spacing, it messes the space up and all. That's what I get afraid of for Maxey.
Because whenever that happens, that means that the guy who's sagging off of Maxey can double down on whoever else, like one of the drivers, whether it be Jalen or Luka or Spencer. And it's going to make the game harder for them, which is why it's very important that Maxey hits his shots. He has to hit his shots. And I saw one play today, King, where you brought up in the last video where you want to see Maxey do more popping.
Mm-hmm.
Or should I say more rolling?
More rolling, yes.
He tried to roll, but they threw it to his feet instead of like kind of a little bit higher or whatever, or bounce pass higher or whatever. But it looked like they were trying to do that because we said it before. If you roll to the basket a couple times, maybe him getting those shots, easy shots, him seeing the ball go through the basket, man, maybe that'll help his jump shot out. We don't know.
Yeah, that's more of like a Spencer thing. I think Dwight Powell said that as well. Spencer likes doing the pocket pass, and Luka likes doing the lob.
Lobs, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I think he threw like one lob today, or maybe two. He had to like 1 or 2 today. So yeah.
Yeah.
Chris says, I think Dodo is the Mavs version of the 2010 and 11 Mavs Matrix.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
I can see where you're going. At that point, yes, the Matrix on our team Dodo about at that point. Matrix did a little more back in his prime, though.
Yeah, Matrix was.
The Matrix was an all-around guy. That guy that filled up, gave you 5, 5, 5, 5. Like he gave you he can give you 5 in at least 5 different statistical categories. So Matrix is a beast.
Man, that dude had the quickest second jump I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah.
It's like he just real quick. It's like, dang, bro, like you
just
jumped the first time. I didn't even know you jumped the second time already. God,
I think Zion might have him though now. Zion maybe had the quickest second jump I've ever seen now though.
He has the quickest injury too. Is what he has, King.
Hey man, I'm not talking on that.
Oh, by the way, he's back now. They said he's able to practice.
Throwing lobs up the backboard and all. You can't even play with your team yet. But I don't know.
Subject for another day.
Yeah.
All right. Lai says we need to more consistency with the defense and make sure our free throws percentage gets better. Losing because of missed free throws in the playoffs would be disastrous. Yes, it would. Lies. That would be frustrating. I would be mad. Especially when your 2 top scorers, man, are shooting about low to mid 70s on free throws, man. To say that y'all touch the ball and drive to the basket as many times as y'all do. Very frustrating, man. Very frustrating. Hopefully this year, because Luka's numbers are stupid in the playoffs, except for his free throws. That's the only thing that's negative.
Yep. His free throws get worse. Like 67%, 50%. Like he's horrible.
So hopefully, man, he can kind of turn his free throws on too, man. You see those videos of him practicing his free throws during practice and stuff too. So he's definitely trying to work on his free throws. It's not like he's just out here with it, man, and not working on his free throws, working on the one thing he's weak at, and that's his free throws. So
if Luka make free throws in the playoffs, he's gonna average 40.
Bro, man, listen,
I'm just letting you see how
think about that, y'all.
How awful he is at shooting free throws, and he's averaging over 33 a game for his playoff career. If he makes his free throws, he's gonna average 40.
Man, it's crazy, bro.
Crazy. What up, Vince?
Vincent says, found y'all the score chat. He said, love the content. Keep it up, fellas. Appreciate that, Vince, man. If you're new, man, go ahead and subscribe, man. Go ahead and subscribe. MFFLs, yes, sir. We all MFFLs here, man. Glow Gang in the building, man. Like I said, Vince, you still here, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man.
Welcome to the Glow Nation.
Welcome to Glow Nation, man. Johnny B, just the man we need to see. Or should I say King need to see. What up, Glow Gang? What's up, man? What's up? Amount says, so glad Luka could rest before we played Minnesota and Utah. That's a great point, man. That's a great point, Amount.
Good amount of rest.
He definitely needed, because he was looking kind of wonky out there a little bit, man, over the last 3 games. So
y'all know how Luka is at the rest too, right?
Oh yeah, after he get that rest.
The
crazy thing about it, he just need 1 day of rest. And
just get 1 game of rest, because every game is basically every other day. So in this day and age, missing 1 game is huge. Like You get about 4 days.
Yeah, that's a good point, bro.
Yeah.
What's today? Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play since Monday, so yeah,
Yep.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then he played again on Friday. Yeah,
Friday. Yep.
yeah. VIP was good, man. Said James Harden in the pain versus LA. Oh, I didn't even watch the game, so I'm not even sure.
You saying James Harden is in the paint VIP, or you saying he's in pain meaning he's hurt? Let us know
Yeah,
if you're still on here.
what do you mean he's hurt? I'm not sure. I didn't watch that game. Johnny B
I,
said, "Great win. I'm shocked Sterling Brown is still in the NBA play. He's awful. Oh my god, bro."
hold on. Did you see to go back when you talking about other games? You see Memphis beat Brooklyn today with KD and
Yeah,
Kyrie without Ja Morant.
King,
Without
King,
no Ja
King.
Morant. Ja set in street clothes.
Why are you trying to get me turned up, bro?
Kyrie and KD played today. Kyrie had about I think 30 something, and KD had Kyrie may have 40 something, and KD had 30 something, almost a triple double, and they still lost to Ja
Without Ja
Morant
Morant,
less.
and yet
Yes,
he's over Luka in the MVP ladder.
yeah.
Okay,
And they beat him with both of their best players on the court.
Bro. That game right there should take you completely out of it, bro. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be anywhere on the list anymore.
Hey,
I'm just saying, bro. Come on, man. That defeats that right there is the opposite of the definition of an MVP.
They said
that means you're not as valuable to your team as the other players are.
They said I'm the Skip Bayless of Ja Morant, so I ain't gonna say no more. I don't even want it to be that.
Johnny B says, if you can only give one of them minutes in the playoffs, who would it be? Oh, Frank. Oh, wait.
No, he said Josh Green.
Yeah, Josh Green. I saw Frank and I thought he was gonna say Sterling. Yeah. No, Sterling. Perhaps I bet Frank. Throw Frank in there. Nah, Josh. Josh is gonna be on the rotation. He's gonna be in the playoff rotation. So
absolutely. Josh is part of this team now. Josh is gonna every year from now on out, he's gonna have his minutes increased. Josh is that dude as long as he don't get traded.
And as long as he's add to his game too, man, he'll still be in there. So yeah. VIP says, where in the Western Conference are the Houston Rockets? 15th.
Yeah,
they are at 18-5. No, they're the last place in the West. VIP. Yeah, like you said, 18-55. So yeah, they're last place.
Bro, they might get the first pick in the draft too. You're talking about the division getting worse, man.
Do they keep that pick?
I don't know who they gave it to. No, they didn't give any picks up. They got picks, right?
Oh, I thought they did like a pick swap.
I don't think they swapped. I think they just grabbed picks from Brooklyn.
No, they had some swaps though.
They swapped with Brooklyn. I thought they just grabbed. I didn't know they swapped.
Yeah, they had some swaps in there too.
No, I don't. Why would they swap their pick though? It would be a second round pick.
But I think they'll be the swap though. Like they'll get the better pick. I think
that's what I'm saying. I don't think they would swap their pick.
Yeah, okay.
If it wasn't like a second round or something, like that'd be crazy for Houston to give their pick away with James Harden. So I think they probably, I don't know, but I think they have their pick this year, and I think they might end up having the first pick in the draft. So that might be another. They got a number 1 pick, a number 2 pick. They got a top 20 pick, a top 30 pick on their team. So they have like 5 first rounders on their team.
Christopher says Ntilikina had a good game. One of the positives. Yeah, man, we touched on that. My boy Frank out there, man. Did a little step back and had his toe on the line, a la Jason Kidd, man. I was like, dang, get that toe back, man. What are you doing? Get that toe back.
He seemed like he was good at it. That might be his Dwayne Wade shot.
Probably is. Daryl, what's good, man? Of the We Talk NBA host. Yes, said Global ain't stand up. No Luka, no problem. Yes, sir. Because you got Spencer, Luka Doncic, Dinwiddie out there, man. You already know how it is. Yeah. They call him Spencer Doncic. That's what they call him. That's what King called him. So
Luka Win Diddy.
Yeah, Luka Win Diddy. Johnny B says, kid ball headed beep. Finally let my boy Moses Wright play, and he scored. Hey, Johnny B, I'm telling you, I thought about you during the game, man, when he was in there. I said, oh, so Johnny B finally got his wish. I know you talked about the fact that you wanted him to play if it was like a blowout or something like that. So this was the perfect time for them to put him in. He got some size on him too, man.
And he scored more than Sterling.
Hey, there you go, Johnny B. He scored more than Sterling. That was your wish right there. So yeah. Hey, real quick too, Johnny B. In the comment section, man, let us know how big what his measurables are, man. I think he like 6'7" or something. He
Yeah,
like
he's
he got some
something like that.
size on him.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, let him know what his measurables are, man. What's good, Lloyd? He said bingo win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. King.
I guess it was a free bingo space. I'm still not saying it. Y'all can have
Okay.
it.
No. You just
Yeah, I'm not
I'll
saying
let you
it.
know when it say free bingo space, bro. I'll let you know.
I got you. I appreciate that.
All
Thank
right,
you.
there's a great game by Spencer Diddy and he probably Dinwiddie and JB.
Yeah,
You already know, man.
he just
Oh,
shortened it.
what Daryl say? Free
Free.
bingo space.
Yeah, I better stop
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yeah, I better stop saying that blasphemy.
Hey, they called them the Houston free bingo spaces, bro. What they call them. That's their names.
They gonna
VIP
look.
says they can play first round playoffs without Luka all 7 games. Whoa. VIP, come on, man. You're doing a lot of cussing right now, man. You're doing a lot of
Yeah,
cussing. You're
but
not playing. You're not playing the Rockets in the first round, man. You playing a
man,
good team in the first round.
these games are showing us though that Luka's not going to have to show out every game.
And
That's what
I've
these
been
games are
trying to tell
really
you.
showing. The stuff that where we were like wondering against the Clippers and was like, you take Luke out the game. As soon as you take him out, we go down. We up by like
We up by
16, and
10,
then we
take them out,
down
and
by
you're down
like
by
5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, like now we won't. We got somebody to like right in the ship. Like this is awesome. I can't wait for the playoffs. Like I'm really excited. I can't wait to watch do this show and like talk to y'all during the playoffs. Like I
Yeah.
cannot wait.
Me too, bro. I want to see Spencer do what we finally missing a piece that we've been needing for the last like 2-3 years, bro.
Yeah.
3.5 years. 3.5 years. Lloyd says light work for Jalen and Spencer. Yeah, man. They made it look real easy today. How do you make it look easy and get 28 and 26?
Easy because they just started dominating and nobody on Houston could compete with them. They had the best 2 players on the court.
Hands down.
Yep.
Johnny B said, real, guess we were right about the bingo. I told y'all, man. Y'all was nervous, man. Don't let King make y'all nervous, man. I told y'all. This is a free bingo space, y'all. Sweep. You swept them. That's it. You got 4 free bingo spaces, King.
Minnesota free bingo?
No, I ain't saying that.
Oh, okay. Oh, why not?
Why you saying it is?
I mean, didn't we beat them 2 times already?
Hey, but they just no, they lost to the Suns.
Did they end up losing? Did they win? They were
Yeah,
winning.
they lost.
They lost.
Yeah, they lost. No, they almost did, bro. They almost got them.
That's it. You know, I told you we're not falling lower than 5 now. That's it.
Let's look at that one more time, King, real quick.
It's a wrap.
They are. Oh my bad.
Yeah, they 4 games behind now. That's it. We at least the 5th seed.
4 games now.
That's it. We're not dropping under 5. If we drop under 5, it's an embarrassment. Like it's a problem. And the Mavs, that's disappointing. If we like 4 games, basically 4 games over Denver as well, because we hold the tiebreak over them. So yeah, we better not lose that 5th seed.
Man, that Utah game gonna be important too. We gotta win that game.
Do you want the 3rd seed?
Man, you know what, King? It's kind of hard to say we'll get it now, man, because I would have felt a whole lot more. I would have said, you know what, we're gonna get that 3rd seed if that he had done their job. Now it's gonna be a little bit harder now, bro, because now you're gonna be with 3 games back with like 9 games left.
Still 9, and Golden State probably not gonna be playing with a bunch of their players a lot of these games. And the last like 10 games, they were like 4 and 6. I'm just saying it's not out the realm, man. Like before that, they lost 2 in a row, right? Before they won against Miami, I think they lost 2 in a row. So I'm just telling you, I don't think it's over. Miami just going through a struggle right now. I need to see what Golden State's schedule is for. If anybody has it, Golden State for the rest of the year, their schedule, I'd like to see that. But yeah, I don't think it's over yet. We just got to tie them. We just need 3 games, not 4 games, just 3.
All right. VIP said Houston here. We have a problem. Yeah, man. They're gonna have a problem for a while, man. They're gonna be in the lottery for a while, man. Shout out to my other brother-in-law, man, because he picked on me for about 4 years and about 3-4 years. We had the whole Dennis Smith and all that. Dirk was at his last leg. We used to go to each other's games. Like he'll come down to Dallas, I'll go to Houston, you know. And so the one year, I remember the last time he was supposed to come to Dallas. And I was like, so yeah, what game you coming to this year for which Dallas game you coming to? And I remember him saying, like, man, do I really need to come to Dallas? I mean, it's not really a game. I was like, wow, okay. Bet, okay. And I told him, I said, bro, listen, you're gonna be in the same position soon. I said that's when James Harden, before James Harden decided to leave Houston.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, you're gonna be in the same position very soon. James Harden's not young.
Nah.
So I was like, you're gonna be in the same. I said, okay, wait, what happens? Now look how the tables have turned.
I'm telling you, you don't I don't think you see it with Houston got going on. Another big point about Houston right now, they get the most free throws in the NBA already. They get the most free throws in the league. They just can't make. They're the worst at shooting free throws, but they get the most. That's stuff that you can fix. That's positive pieces of a team that tell you a
No,
piece of
I
the
ain't
team.
saying they got no positive or
No,
nothing.
I
It's
know.
just
I'm just saying they coming. I don't think they lottery much longer. I think maybe
what they
1,
missing.
2 more years. They really missing veteran leadership. Like I really think they can be like a OKC type. Like they have a bunch of good players. I feel like you remember when KD and them was first there, and it was like, okay, we losing and all, but then it turns around and all the young guys get together.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Christian Wood can stay healthy, Christian Wood's nice. Like Christian Wood's no
Yeah.
bum. They have a bunch of guys where they're like decent players, and then even their bench and all. I just think you were talking about what's his name, Fernando, the last game that you liked him. He didn't even
Yeah.
do much this game.
Man, tell you the
Shingun,
truth, I forgot he was in the game.
yep, Shingun or whatever he did his business this game. He's pretty good at a double. I think the second one of the year, son. He was good against the Lakers before too. I think they're close. Like I think they're close to not maybe being a champion, but I'm saying close to like
Getting
40
out the
wins
cellar.
and all of being, where they fighting for a playoff position, especially with 10 seeds now that play for a play-in. I think they're close.
All right, man, we're gonna see. Here we go. Johnny P. Brunson moved up to 17 mil tonight.
We got them.
Hey,
That's all
man.
you need.
Hey,
I mean,
Johnny. I guess it's like the Dow Jones, man. It's gonna go up and down, man, depending on the performance.
that's all you need, Johnny B. I think that's enough to get him on the table. I think we might get him with that. 17 might do it.
All right, man. Shout out to my favorite brother-in-law. Shout out to Glow Gang. What's up, man? What's up, man? Johnny B says Sterling be 16 minutes, 0 points. Moses Wright, 3 minutes, 3 points, 1 rebound. Yeah, we talked about that, man. We definitely talked about that. I wouldn't mind giving him some burns and see what he do, man. Like I said, I didn't know anything about him, Johnny B. When you kept talking about him and stuff, I kept saying I need to go back and look at some mixtapes and stuff like that, man. Kind of get an idea of what he can do, what he's known for. Because I don't know anything about the kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know King said he's gonna try to get his jersey and stuff, man, this offseason, so I'm not sure. You'll get a jersey, right?
You see how I ignored that. just left that.
Just kept going, like, okay. Reggie says, why until we can replace him?
Maxey. It's on Maxey.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we got to see this summer, bro. I don't have to see, man. Let's see what they do. Jazz have the tiebreaker. Sonic says this. Mavs had a tiebreaker. Even if we tie the season series 2-2, they are winning their conference, and we aren't winning our probably division, and we're not winning ours. So we must get ahead of them if we want the 4th seed. Yeah.
Yes.
We got to get a half a game up.
But that's why it's big that we're tied right now with 1 remaining. Being 1 behind with 1 remaining wouldn't have helped as much, but being tied with 1 remaining is big because if you beat them, you drop them a game beneath you.
Yep.
So that last game is still big, even though it won't give us the tiebreaker over them. They'll still have the tiebreaker. It'll put us ahead of them. So we won't need a tiebreaker.
Yes, sir. Amount says, why? Oh, he's saying, it's saying, yeah. So Reggie and then Amount says, yes. He said right now he still has time to get out of the slump. Okay, so we got 2 whys so far. VIP says, man's better without Luka. All players without Luka are on 101. Do they rely too much on Luka at times? No.
Rockets. It's the Houston Rockets VIP.
Yeah, I was about to say 2 things, VIP. One, like he just said, it's a Houston Rockets. So that's 1. 2, remember, Dallas hasn't relied that heavily on Luka this year because they have a different offensive scheme now. And then on top of that, you have 2 other ball handlers that can get their own shot now. You didn't have that in the past. Jalen wasn't playing like this last year and the year before that. We didn't have a Spencer Dinwiddie. So, yeah, things are running a little bit different. And that's the reason why they got Spencer Dinwiddie. Now you have a guy that can carry the offense to where that you're not fully dependent on Luka. So that way, when Luka go out there and do his thing, that's icing on the cake.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why. It's not that now. Don't get it twisted. If this team is still 8-9 without Luka, so
That's what I'm
let's
saying.
not forget that
They still have a losing record without
still have a
Luka.
losing record without Luka.
Yeah,
So
even with these
let's
wins.
not get it twisted. Remember, the
And
2 games Luka sat out was against the Houston Rockets.
yeah,
So
the Mavs should beat the Houston Rockets. That's the
yes,
point. Like they're trying to show J Kidd is trying to get the team to show them they can win against teams. Like they still be. So the question used to be when the Mavericks didn't have Luka that we'd be a bottom dwelling team as far as in the cellar.
yeah,
And these games show that we could still fight for a play-in without Luka Doncic.
exactly. So yeah, let's pump the brakes on that VIP. Let's pump the brakes. There's a reason why he's an MVP candidate. Johnny B says, I like Maxey. If it's not for somebody who can do what he does defensively, I'd keep him. Okay,
Yeah,
hold on. We also got Chris. Chris said he want to keep him.
that's what I'm talking about. People
Bro, I'm
behind Max.
surprised. I'm really shocked, y'all. I am really shocked right now. I really thought that y'all were gonna say end. I thought I was gonna see a lot of ends out there, man. Okay.
Johnny,
Hey
you
man,
stay
you know what,
behind
y'all?
Max.
This is showing maturity too, guys. It's showing maturity. I'm proud
No,
of y'all.
no, no. I ain't gonna let that go. Johnny stand
Oh.
behind Maxey. He's still trying to get rid of JB. I know you ain't saying Maxey better than JB. There's no way, Johnny, you saying that was so. But no,
That's why I said, hey, bro,
Maxey
I'm shocked, King. I'm shocked, bro. Like I
but y'all went
really
hard at
thought it's
Jalen
gonna be
Brunson.
straight ends, bro.
Man, it was one game after we got Spencer that JB had a bad game, and they like, oh
Yeah.
no, let him go. We don't need him anymore. God, we got Powell now. Y'all don't need Maxey anymore. We don't need Maxey. Let him go. We got Dwight Powell playing now.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm
kidding.
shocked.
We
Y'all.
love you,
I
Max.
am
We
shocked.
waiting to call you, man. We waiting for the episode on here that we talk Mavs.
I've been wanting to do this for so long, bro. I miss it, man.
Waiting,
I miss doing this, man.
We waiting.
Sonic says the Jazz had a tiebreak over us, even if the seed. Oh yeah, you already read that. Oh, he said when he said I'm gonna read the rest of it. Break over us. Said even if we tie the season series 2-2, they are winning the conference division. He said,
Yeah.
we are not because of the Grizzlies.
Mhm.
Yeah. If we want a 4th seed, we need to pass them. Yeah, we are touched on that.
Yeah.
Lloyd says, if can't get a big that can stretch and play his defense, I'm gonna take my chances with Matt. Oh my god, I'm surprised. He said him and Dwight for me is either or, dependent on what type of big you can get. I'm really shocked right now. I did not see y'all going this way. Nobody is saying get rid of him. Okay,
man,
except for King.
Imagine?
King, the only one.
I never said get rid of him. We putting those words on my. But do you you know how crazy this is? How different this is now? Beginning of the year, we talking about our centers and our big guys, and now everybody like, no, I want to keep our big guys. I want to give them up.
Night and day. Night and day.
Wow.
That is crazy, man. Gonzalo, he says they have to test THJ before the playoffs. That's why Jason Kidd said that.
Yeah, they got to test him. He has to do something.
Well, see, I told you I wanted them to at least have like 2 games on his belt before then.
He's a shooter, man. He don't need no games.
Bro, he a ball handler though.
No, he not. Not anymore. He's not.
Hey, who said that though? Who was that?
Somebody say he's a ball handler.
Yeah, remember? I think Jay had sent that to us. He said somebody said he's a ball handler or something like that. And we was like, wait, what?
I mean, his. I'm not gonna lie to you. This year
It must mean his dad. They meant his dad. That's what they meant. They meant Tim Hardaway Sr. is what they meant.
This year was his best before he got injured. His best driving year. I felt like he was getting most of his points in the drive. I feel like his 3-pointer wasn't even that good.
The 3-pointer, wasn't really falling like that.
I'm gonna keep it real. It was the best driving year he's had so far, but he's not a ball handler.
Man, I wish he had dad handles, man. Jesus.
Yeah, man. If he had his dad's handles, he'd be a number 1 on the team.
Yeah, he probably would. He could shoot like his dad
sure.
too. Lloyd says they might use THJ as a plus for JB sign and trade if he leaves. Yeah. Like we said, Jake Fisher had already reported during trade deadline that they were actually actively shopping THJ. So I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wait and see, man. We definitely have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Big homie, what's good, man? He says keep JB for the 3rd ball handler. That's what King want. Then he says, I don't put that much stock in Zach, to be honest. He said, I don't think he is a game changer. I can see that.
Yeah, he might not be, but it's that's not his role.
Yeah, you
I want Zach LaVine to do what Zach LaVine's doing right now beside DeMar DeRozan, beside Luka Doncic. I'm fine with him doing that. Exactly
Yeah.
what he's
I was
doing
gonna say I
beside
wanted to
DeMar
play the
DeRozan.
Spencer role, but Spencer's different. Spencer plays the Luka role.
Yeah, Spencer's the playmaker. I want Zach LaVine to come in and get his buckets, to be able to drive past people and go at the rim and meet people at the top of the rim and be able to dunk on them and all. I want that guy. I would love a guy that could. Have we ever had a guy that can do that on the Mavericks? Like a guard that can really get to the rim and go like dunk on people and all.
Not dunk, but we had Monte Ellis who can get to the rim at will.
Monte Ellis was amazing, but
I love Monte Ellis.
It's at the wrong time. I wish we had him when Dirk was younger.
Yeah, man.
When Dirk could have still been the number one and Monte would have been number two, that'd have been nasty.
That would be real nasty.
A guy that can get to the rim though and just like dunk on people. Like even Josh Howard and now was a little athletic, but he wasn't
maybe Ben Smith, but not at an elite level though.
Yeah, he didn't get to the point yet where he got it. Zach LaVine can like 1-2, cross over to the rim. Whoever's there, I'm dunking on you. Like
right.
Dennis Smith is more of a fast break guy at that point in his career. So I don't know. I would like Zach there. I would take Zach over JB because I know what Zach gonna give to me establishment. Like Zach's gonna give me 25 a game. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
25 to 27 for sure.
He's gonna give me exactly 25 a game is the number 2. So I'm perfectly fine with that.
All right, we got a lot of questions coming in, bro. Lloyd says Nico is confident we getting a seat at the table. Okay.
We done said that here. We got Nico for a reason. Nico gonna get seats at every table now.
Hey,
that's his job.
Hey man, and Nico we trust, man. That's our motto on this show. We keep telling you.
Nico we trust. Put the hand on your heart when you say
yes, sir. Brolon says this is not the team for the future. Give me the max contract player. Trade whoever it takes. Jesus, okay.
See, Reggie, you be on point. You need to let your bro-in-law know these facts. He don't be knowing.
Reggie, we need to talk after the show, man. We need to talk after the show.
Take that max contract.
Maybe look bad on the show, man. VIP says the free throw thrown by Dwight Howard are in comedy.
He's still watching that. He must be watching the Lakers game still.
Oh, he's watching the Lakers game. Hey man, we talk Mavs, VIP. We talking Mavs over here, man. I know Daryl turned up in the group chat. Don't get Daryl turned up, man.
I think the Lakers losing. I think he's trying to make fun of the Lakers. They probably losing again. I think they are. But have you noticed talking about the Dwight? You notice Dwight Powell free throws have been better too.
Yeah, his defense and his free throws have been better. Man.
I need Dwight Powell to just play power forward, man. Like we need a.
Yeah, he gotta hit them outside jump shots, man, and stretch that floor to get that. He said, "I'll give THJ and Brunson and Dodo for Zach and Caruso." Ooh.
Absolutely, that's an automatic.
Listen, where do we sign up for that? But they're not gonna give up both of them guys, though.
Yeah, they're not gonna give up both of those.
They're not giving up. Like if Zach can leave on his own, be a free agent, but Caruso, they're not letting Caruso go. That's their best defender.
If we can give up Caruso, if we could give up Reggie though and get Caruso too, and had Dodo and Caruso as far as defenders.
Oh
my God, and Maxey too. Oh man, y'all, wow.
Boy, that'd be. VIP said forget KP and move on. Oh,
who? We already forgot about him.
Hey, VIP, you cussing right now, man. We're using that word. You cussing. It's a family show. You know, we forgot about that dude. It's a dim-witty trade from now on, y'all. Dim-witty trade. Sonic says they're playing Brown because he's taller and has a better length than Trey, and they want to try to improve him so that they have another serviceable defensive wing. Trade the bench Brunson replacement. Yeah, but
they playing him because of position.
But they
need another small forward, so they're trying to play him as small forward and all. But I'm just saying, like,
he look a little heavy too, man.
Yeah, like the way they playing a 3-guard rotation right now. What I'm saying is that I'd rather have Trey Burke playing the 3 than seeing Sterling Brown in the court. That's horrible to say. Jesus. I'd rather see Trey Burke.
You rather have 5'11", 5'10" Trey Burke at small
playing the 3 than Sterling Brown playing.
That tells you everything right there, bro. That tells you everything.
Because even if he loses on defense, Trey may give me something on offense to cross out what the other guys doing. So with Sterling Brown, what are you getting?
Bro, and if you put a gun in my head now and they say you better pick out a Trey and Sterling, it's Trey all day long.
Anytime. You can ask me at the center position, would I rather have Trey Burke or Sterling Brown? And I'm gonna say to you, rather have Trey Burke.
Would you rather put Trey Burke at center or play Sterling Brown at all? Give me Trey at center.
Trey at the center. I'll take it at the center.
Jesus, man. That tells you a lot right there. Sonic says yes, keep Maxey. Okay, everybody keep Maxey. He said he's
I like
just
that.
in a slump. It has happened before, and his defense shows he's not washed. Yeah, man. Hey y'all, I'm proud of y'all, man. I really am, man. I'm just really shocked. I thought all y'all were gonna say just get him off the team. Todd, what's good, man? He said the white power is hitting his stride. His touch around the rim is vastly improved. Yeah, he's shooting like what he's shooting like 215% or something right
Oh
now.
my god, his
some ridiculous number, man.
he not getting a bunch of crazy rebounds like the White Powder doesn't get crazy rebounds, but his offensive boards have been ridiculous recently
Oh
though.
man, and it's good too to have a guy in the middle that has that type of energy.
Yep.
That's a good thing, man. Because you we kind of expect that from like say like Josh Green or somebody, man. Just had like that little energy, or Jalen Brunson to have some energy up at the point guard position. But this guy to have that at the center position, man, that's huge, man.
Yep. Absolutely.
Pavel, what's good, man? He said, "What's up, Glow Gang? Next two games are crucial." He said, "For our standings, he said, I feel like fourth is a lock if we win those. Looking at strength of schedule, yeah,
Yep.
these two games are definitely important, man. That's Dallas can win both of those games.
That's it. I think like you said, the floor raises. I just told you I think fifth is a lock at least right now. If we win these two games, I basically think fourth is a lock.
I think so too.
You got to keep winning. The more you win, the more we're going to make our floor raise. So if we lose dumb games, it's going to drop. If we win them, then it's going to keep raising. We still have time, yeah.
Yes, sir. Amount says, please, Lord. He said, let's get a seat at the table for Aiden.
I think we will. Y'all
I
want them?
think we
Okay.
will.
Question is, do everybody want them? That's what we're trying
That's
to
a lot of
find out.
money, though. I don't know. We got a lot of spots. I mean, I know we got a lot of holes. Not a lot of holes, but we got holes we need to fill. Eight. Look, I wouldn't be mad if Dallas wouldn't got Aiden. I would not be mad, but he's gonna command a lot of money.
Bro, we have the money there available though. If Nico can somehow get the Suns to take the stupid money. So we have the money where we wouldn't give up a bunch of our pieces and we can get Aiden. It's just, will they take him? We got Tim Hardaway is what, 17 on the bench? That
He's
ain't
gonna
even
be
playing.
17. Yeah.
That's not even, he didn't even play this year. So he's not even a part of the team and the rotation and all of what we need. If we're looking for somebody else, that's 17 right there.
Would you give a first
JB,
round pick?
yes.
I think you're gonna have to.
I think I
Because
would.
I really feel like Phoenix does not want to take back as much contracts back that you
No, they
think they
don't.
do. Yeah.
But if I'd give up the first round, if I can get DeAndre Ayton and only had to give up Tim in a first round pick and be able to basically keep my same team, yes, I'm getting rid of him. Even if I can get rid of like
And
Tim
throw
and
Sterling Brown there too. Get him off the team.
yeah, absolutely. But Sterling Brown,
And
we got a
they
few
can cut
guys.
Sterling Brown. That'd be out their books.
Sterling Brown, we got Sterling Brown who contract can be done. We got Bertans who contract can be done, who needs to be moved. Tim Hardaway Jr. who contract needs to be moved. And then we have Jalen Brunson, who may be a sign and trade of like $20-something million.
But
So,
those players you just named off, you might not even have to throw Jalen Brunson in there. That'd be enough.
but you can't give up. They're not going to take those guys. So you got to give up something for DeAndre, and they're not going to just give you DeAndre Ayton for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Sterling Brown,
But we're giving you a first round pick
unless,
too.
but unless DeAndre Ayton says he wants to come to the Mavericks. See, that's what I told you. Everything changes if a player
Because
says
remember,
he wants to go to
that's
the
what happened with DeMar DeRozan in Chicago. They didn't give him a
DeMar,
lot for him.
James Harden. Yep,
Yeah.
everybody. You got it. The player has to say he's going to the team. If that
Now James
happens,
Harden, that was different because that was in the middle of the season. But like during the offseason, they didn't give up a lot to get DeMar DeRozan. And DeMar DeRozan getting paid $828 this year.
but even like I'm saying, like those guys, remember when it was going down, they were saying the other team didn't have enough to get the guys, but then they ended up being like, yes, they do. Even with the Lakers and Anthony Davis, they were saying at the beginning that they weren't going to take that wasn't enough, and then they finally got it done. Like I feel like when the player says he wants to go there, you get more leverage at the team because the player is going to come either way. So we know Phoenix isn't going to sign DeAndre Ayton for that money he has, but the Mavericks can't sign him up front either because they don't have the money to do it. So they basically both have leverage. So the Phoenix Suns have to you have to give them somebody they want because there's no way you can get DeAndre without him. It's not like we had the free space. We can just go and say, okay, well, if you don't want to trade for him, then we'll go sign him right up, and then you're not going to match it. We can't do that. So we need Phoenix to play ball with us as well.
Ooh, man, got a lot of questions, King. All right, let me go back up. Keep going. Okay, here we go.
VIP.
VIP says in the NBA, we see a lot of players who don't know how to throw free throws. Said, how is this possible with so many experts? We really don't understand. Hey man, sometimes it's a mental thing, man. Sometimes guys shoot better with a hand in their face compared to being wide open.
And guys
So,
get more embarrassed to shoot underhand than to shoot an air ball free throw, huh? That's you. No, I'm not reading that. I'm saying it out loud.
I was looking like, what did I say to that?
How do folks get more embarrassed to shoot the ball underhanded, like Rick Barry
Rick
did,
Barry. Yeah.
than to shoot a air ball? Like, wouldn't you be more embarrassed to shoot an air ball free throw than to shoot it underhand? That's what I would think. But who knows? He tried to teach Shaq how to do it. He tried to teach a bunch of players how to do it, and they said no.
It's just like the hook shot. Nobody wants to shoot it.
Why don't nobody want to learn how to do the hook shot? That's
That's a
crazy.
big. I don't have any idea, bro.
I
I don't get it. I guess because it's not sexy, bro.
That's crazy.
VIP says Aiden would be a perfect dream for Luca. Yeah, man, he definitely be a perfect dream. That he should for the Mad fans too. Said Pavel says that bingo space was looking scary in the first half. I don't know. They were going to arrest Luca. Good call though by the coach of the year kid. Hopefully Luca is good to go Friday and Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, he's good, man.
Yeah,
They just want to take some, let him get a little rest, and the perfect team to give him rest is against this team here, the Houston Free Bingo Spaces. So
yeah.
there you go.
If we can lock up like a position, depending on how everything go, we might sit him again at the end of the year. It'd be lovely if we could, but it look like everything's too tight, and we may not be able to sit him again.
It might be his last time sitting, like you said, unless we lock it in. Like
Yeah, I hope we
Utah,
get
like
one
go
more
like
there.
lose 2 more games or something.
Or like Golden State too far ahead of us at the end, and we like got fourth locked up, but we can't get third. Then they may let them sit.
Johnny says Utah crushed by Boston, so we're officially top 4th. Yeah, who we were just talking about.
You saying that same team that we beat without Tim Hardaway Jr. in Boston, Utah got crushed by them.
Crushed.
But y'all worried about playing Utah. That's what y'all saying?
I'm going. Well, okay. I don't ask you a question, but never mind. Sonic says, I'm sorry. Pavel says, interesting start. Stat, first time Mavs sweep Houston since 2011.
Yeah.
Hey, Pavel, don't get King started, man. Please don't get King started.
Nothing, man.
Anytime y'all mention anything with 2011, this man over here,
I
get excited, man. Don't.
I just wish we could sweep the San Antonio Spurs. We just keep getting close, and then we always give them
one game. Yep.
One,
so do. All right, man. Sonic said they might shop Tim over the summer, but I don't think they'll push hard. They'll do the KP treatment and let him play next season to see how much they can push his value and trade at the deadline. I don't think it's going to be too hard, Sonic, because for one, he ain't making $35 million.
Yeah.
And two, his contract is in descending order. So this year he made 21. Next year, I believe he makes 18. After that, 17. And after that, 16. So it's not going to really be too hard to move his contract. So, but I do think they're going to probably see what they can get for him this summer. We talked about the fact that maybe trading him for, say, a DeAndre Ayton or Mitchell Robinson or somebody like that.
I say the reason I disagree with a little bit, Sonic, is because with KP we were stuck. Like that was supposed to be the recipe of how we had success, and he was like KP was that basically X factor, that missing piece. We kept saying on this show, truthfully, if KP plays the way we all want him to play, they're a championship level team. We just got to the realization that he wasn't that dude. With this summer coming up, though, I think the Mavs understand that they have a better squad, and they actually want to start getting in that piece of being a contender. Like they're trying to climb there now instead of just sitting and seeing what the team is going to be. So I don't think they have enough time to sit and let THJ try to put himself out there for a show to try to get somebody to trade for in the middle of the season. Like they're going to be trying to compete for like a 2 seed, 1 seed next year. Like if we get the 4th seed this year, next year, we want to be the best team in the conference.
Amen. Sonic says, I think Kid is just being straightforward and not being sneaky. We're just used to how we always had to read between the lines with Rick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I think if Kid's saying it, I think he might be on to something, King. I'm not sure. But hey, I hope you're right. Right.
But Kid, the same guy that would have people bump into him to get a timeout, the same guy that bumped into Woodson on the court to get a technical foul. I'm just telling you,
man,
J-Kid got some tricks
up his sleeves,
man.
Man. That's a different Jason Kidd now.
No, he just don't yell. He the same J-Kid.
Okay. Hey, like I said, I hope you're right. I really do hope you're right. Pavel says, would you guys be interested in Jimmy? No. So it looked
What?
like he was trying to fight Coach Spo and teammates. It seems he and Luca have a good relationship in All-Star game and other time. No, I'm gonna tell you something. Shout out to the Mavs post game show on Valley. One guy mentioned this. After a while, if you keep getting into it with these coaches and teammates, man, and you've been on 4 or 5 different teams, after a while, you gotta look in the mirror. It's you. You know what I'm saying? And so you don't want that kind of a headache in this locker room right now, the way this chemistry is. Everybody gets along, everybody knows their pecking order, everybody knows where they fall at in this pecking order. Jimmy's one of those guys, man. If one thing doesn't go right, he blows up, and we don't need that, man, on the team. Especially if you're trying to groom Luca to be that leader, not just the best player on the team, but you're trying to groom him to be that leader. You don't need somebody like that, an alpha dog, hanging over him while you're trying to groom him to be a more vocal, and not only a leader in his actions, but a vocal leader. You don't need Jimmy for that. So, and plus Jimmy's older. I think he's like 34 now, almost going on 35. So now I'm good, man. King, I know you want him. Go ahead.
Absolutely. I'll take Jimmy Butler. Sign me up tomorrow, today, for anybody on the team. Probably not Luka or maybe even Spencer. I might even trade Spencer for Jimmy Butler. I'm all in for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler took a team to the finals his first year and went toe to toe with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. I watched that. I also watched.
Hey, LeBron
Butler.
did too. And what's he doing this year?
Hey, you're right, but LeBron James is 37 now.
That's what I'm saying. And Jimmy Butler about to be 35.
About to lead the league in scoring.
Who, Jimmy Butler?
No, LeBron James.
No, he leading in scoring, but what is his impact though?
Oh, you're right, but he wouldn't be the number one guy on the team. So that's the thing.
And that's what I'm saying. That
he'd be the number 2 guy on the team.
LeBron is willing to pass up being the number 1 guy. We already talked about this before with him and Anthony Davis.
And Jimmy is too.
Jimmy is a different cat, bro. He still kind of has that idea like I'm running the team and all that type of stuff. Like I said, there's a reason why you've been jumping from team to team. You've been on 4 or 5 teams, bro, over the last 4 or 5 years or whatever.
Chicago.
There's a reason why.
Chicago, they lost his boy Tibbs and went into losing and rebuilding. He didn't want to rebuild because he's a winner. Minnesota, the team went to the playoffs and didn't touch playoffs again without him, so he proved how valuable he was. They didn't want to pay him. Okay, so then he got off that team. Now he's with he went to Philly, right? He played with Ben Simmons. We see what Ben Simmons is doing. He tried to hold him accountable. The coaches, Brett Brown and them, didn't hold him accountable. So now Ben Simmons and Brett Brown are both fired. I mean, are both no longer on that team no more, the guys that he said. Like, Jimmy Butler just calls it like it is, and he holds people accountable, and he expects people to do what they do. Like, he's a guy that overachieved. So he feels like if I overachieved in the league, then it's no excuse for anybody else to be sitting in their butt. I love Jimmy Butler. Like, I think Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat wouldn't have went to the finals without Jimmy Butler. Like, Jimmy Butler was being argued as a top 10 player in the league at that point, went into that next year as an MVP candidate and all. Like, nah, I gotta get Jimmy Butler, man. Like, that's too good of a
Jimmy ain't good. I just don't
and a
want
defender.
I just don't want that personality in the locker room right now. Like I said, you don't need, because he's gonna come in and he's gonna be the alpha dog as far as the leader on the team. You don't need that. You're trying to groom Luka into that position, and you're not gonna be able to do that with Jimmy hovering over him.
I don't think he's gonna try to be the leader. I think he's going to try to be like a Charles Oakley.
Jimmy, that's his personality. He doesn't have the team in it.
I think he's going to try to be an enforcer, though. So the thing is that Jimmy Butler was fine with Embiid being a leader. His thing is he wants to push guys to be that guy. Like, Jimmy Butler does not mind a guy being better than him. He will endorse anybody, even Dragic. And we know how Dragic is with Luka. We just talked about him. Dragic loves Jimmy Butler. Like, Dragic wants to go back to Miami. He wanted to because of Jimmy Butler. That's the guy. Like, nah. These usually when Jimmy Butler's calling it out, it's usually a problem. Like, I take Jimmy Butler word to the bank, unless it's dealing with Rachel Nichols, but that's a different conversation. So
man, we're not touching that on this show, man.
So we're going to talk with that. But as far as Jimmy Butler, I have no problem with Jimmy Butler being on any on the Mavs team at all, man. Like, I give up Dodo for Jimmy Butler in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but you had me when you said Spencer, bro. But
I give
finals. Does Phoenix performance without Paul change anyone's feelings about his current value?
Nope.
That's a great question. King?
No. The reason that Phoenix playing the way they playing right now is because they had Chris Paul. Because of Chris Paul's effect. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
The reason Devin Booker is stepping up and can make buckets in the clutch now and all that and do things differently is because of Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, you're right.
No way. I have no different feelings about Chris Paul.
I still will argue to this day he should have won MVP last year.
Yep. And they will not win a championship this year without Chris Paul.
VIP says Harden is back in the game. All right, VIP man,
Yeah,
we doing
he,
mad talk
he
now,
was
man.
hurt. He
He
was
said he
hurt.
back
That's
in the
what he
game.
meant.
See what? Excuse me, was hurt. Let's see. Reggie says, if Ja wins the MVP, this will no longer be a family show. Real will be cussing the entire bro. Like you know me, man. Listen, man. So King has already told me the latter has Ja over Luca. Now this is even with this team that right now is playing for Memphis without Ja, who just beat, like King just said, KD and Kyrie on a team without their star player, and he's still over Luca for MVP. Now, what's that record now, King? That's what 14-2.
Is he 14 or 15 and
Either
3?
14 or
I think.
15.
And he
Now
lost, I
you're
think, 3
14
now.
or 15-2
Are they
without Ja.
2?
That is not an MVP.
It's not 3. I thought he lost one without him, but you might be right. Either way, it's
No,
3
no,
or
no. They
2.
haven't lost yet.
They
Because the
still
last
lost
time,
another one.
remember the last time they played without him. Wait, hold on.
They were 13-2 before. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying.
was an Indiana game.
They haven't lost one without him still.
Wait, when? So hold on. When? I got the schedule right now. When did they
I'm not
play
sure.
Indiana?
I'm not sure, but either way, it's a crazy
He,
number.
so
What
he
I'm
didn't
saying,
play since Indiana.
he's played games since then. He's just set out
Oh,
again.
okay.
So what I'm saying to you, they either lost 2 games or 3 games. Either
Now,
way,
reason
it's
why I'm
crazy.
asking because the only game I know that he didn't play in was the Indiana game and the Brooklyn game.
In the
So you
Brooklyn
tell me he's
game,
been out since
yes.
Indiana?
And they were so he missed this one too. So they haven't lost. They were 14-2 with Indiana.
13-2. So now they're 14-2.
So they 14-2
See
now.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. There's no way.
Either
That's
way, like still, it's still a good. Even if they had
bro.
that 3 losses, that's still a good record though.
They just beat the Brooklyn Nets, right?
With
Who just lost who the mandate just was lifted on, and everybody like the mandate once it's done, Kyrie can play in games with KD, and they'll be a different squad. They beat them handily today with Kyrie and KD both having great games
no Ja.
without Ja Morant.
Like that's what
His
I'm saying.
team.
That's why I get mad about the whole MVP discussion, bro. It's like
Bro, they're gonna
now
possibly
you pretty much just have you already have your idea who you want. Like
bro.
you're not looking at the evidence and stuff that's in front of you and people are giving you. You know what I'm saying? You already have your idea who you want. But like we just said, that is not the definition of an MVP. You tell me this team plays better without you?
Not at all.
14-2. You know what? Damn the MVP. I wish Dallas would go 14-2 without Luka.
Bro, that team has possibly, like we said before, they talk about the MVP possibly. They have a guy that's trying to get defensive player of the year. Yep.
Yeah.
And most improved player.
Thank you.
But they got an MVP on their team. That sounds like the team is just good. They have a bunch of talent. Like it's not just Ja.
People win coach of the year.
It's not just Ja. That's the thing. It's not saying that Ja isn't incredible.
Yeah, it's not saying that. It's just
other guys are
MVP. That's not the definition of an MVP.
You have a guy that went behind Luka Doncic in the draft. The guy that went right behind Luka Doncic is on that team. That went before Trae Young. Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
So we're not going to pretend like that dude isn't a beast. We're not going to pretend
like defensive player of the year.
We're not going to pretend like Dylan Brooks not a beast. Desmond Baines. We're not going to pretend like none of these dudes. Steven Adams even. We're not going to pretend like these guys aren't good. So that's my only knock.
All right, man. We got a lot more questions, King. Let's go ahead and get through these real quick, man.
Go ahead.
Taddy says, I just wanted to say I'm proud of you, bro. King. He said, keep doing y'all thing, man. Appreciate it, Taddy, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, team. Thank you, bro.
Let's see. Sonic says, Dodo, Bullock, and Cleaver are the defensive core. Even for Levine, you can't compromise your defense unless you can replace them. That's a good point, man. That's a good point. That's why I say you don't give up all 3 of them, man. You might have to just give up maybe 1.
I wouldn't give up all 3 of them. Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be stupid. Don't give up 3 of them.
Yeah,
especially without a center. Like, that's crazy.
I'm saying they choose either one Dodo or Reggie. I'm saying I would try to push to get rid of Reggie instead, but they probably would ask for Dodo.
Yeah, they're gonna want Dodo.
I would think they want Dodo, and I'd still do it. I'll do it because I think Zach puts our ceiling much higher than Like I feel like we can. I don't want to disrespect
Spencer and look. Oh my god.
And JB possibly, but I don't want to disrespect Dodo to say he's not important. But I just feel like I can get Dodo's role quicker than I can get Zach LaVine's role, if that makes sense. So that's why I'd rather get Levine now to have him locked in and go grab someone that can fit in the system, possibly play like a Dodo.
Mount says King out of context free bingo space. He said, yeah, I heard him too, Mount. I heard him too. He said free bingo space. Johnny B says, Moses is 6'8", 230.
230, yeah.
Oh, he got them Michael Finley numbers. Okay. Okay. Because Finley was 6'7", 235.
Yeah, 6'7". Finley was a big boy with that Jerry curl.
Man, listen. Johnny B says, how do I apply for Glow Gang internship? Man,
You already remember, man.
Yeah, man, you already remember, man. You already remember. Welcome to Glow Sun, man. Welcome to Glow Sun. VIP says Kyrie back in Brooklyn. Said Philly versus LA. 29 seconds left. Philly and coach challenge. 25 seconds left. No LeBron tonight. Yeah, man. Damn, we should have beat Philly, man.
They made it close. What MB got? The MB killing?
Probably.
Let me see.
Who
he got 30 right on the belt, so he ain't really do much as far as the scoring lead.
Okay, King, here we go. Mount says this is Golden State schedule. Atlanta. You know what? I'm about to go on a limb and say Atlanta gonna beat them.
I about to say I think Atlanta is gonna beat them. Yep. I'm telling
Washington.
you. Washington might beat them
play
too.
Memphis.
Washington might beat them too. We still the Lakers can beat them. Don't say the Lakers can't beat them, especially without Steph. If LeBron played that game, every team on that lineup right now could beat the Golden State Warriors. The way
who you want to win out of them in Utah?
I don't care. I just want us to beat Utah. I don't even care. I want the Mavs to handle their business. I need Phoenix to lose. I need Golden State to lose every game they can lose. Golden State, the team where I'm really worried about. Utah, one game here or there, it can change. Like, we just got to win one more than they win. We need Golden State to lose.
I got Atlanta, Memphis. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say everybody's playing for Phoenix, so I'm gonna say Phoenix, and then I don't know, man. I need to see where we're sitting at when they play Utah.
I don't know. I think Phoenix gonna rest their people. Phoenix gonna rest, but Phoenix still gonna beat them. Phoenix gonna rest their guys because one, they got everything locked up, and two, Golden State might not have their guys, so you're gonna play your backups against their backups just to try to get an easy win. So I don't think Phoenix gonna play that game. I'm telling you though, like every game on there, I'm not lying to you. I'm not saying this.
Oh, I think New Orleans gonna get them.
That's what every game on there. I think Murray can put up triple double, whatever on them with San Antonio. I think LeBron and them can beat them. Is AD gonna be back for that? If that's the last 3 games,
might be right on us.
Sacramento can beat them with Sabonis and them in the paint. And you talking every team on that schedule right there can beat the Golden State Warriors. It ain't over yet, y'all. At the end of this year, we're gonna talk and we're gonna be like, damn, King, remember he said that Dallas could be in the 3rd seed still? And we were like, what? This is impossible. No way.
Man, I hope you're right, man. BIP says LA lost home game versus Philly. San Antonio is 2 wins away. He said both teams still 9 games to play. Yeah, man.
I think LA gonna they're gonna make the play in.
I think they are too.
I don't think they're gonna miss it. They're gonna make it.
VIP says Warriors beat the Heat without Curry and Clay. Oh my!
Yeah, they didn't have none of that big 3. Miami is struggling right now. They're not looking the same.
I didn't know that, man. You should have told me that before I said they were gonna win. Todd says once Luka started taking his diet and exercise seriously, it's over for the league. I'll be like when MJ finally started lifting weights after getting bullied by the Pistons over and over. Yeah, man. And we already kind of touched on that before. He kind of starting to get it a little bit too. Big homie said Maxey is from Dirk's hometown. They will not trade him. He might be right.
Hey, man, right. I get tired over that. I'm tired of that finding ways to try to be loyal because somebody from a hometown or something like that. Like, I want to win basketball games. Yeah, if he's available to be traded for a better player, you get rid of that guy.
Amen, bro. Amen. Johnny B says we need to start a GoFundMe. I'm gonna trademark that. He said to buy Maxey a new iPhone because this one he got now it's broken. Yeah, man. Like I said, I missed this, man. We ain't did this in a while. Ain't did that in a while.
That'd be crazy. We need to get it together and buy him a phone and send it to the team, see if they actually take it, and tell them it's from the Glow Gang.
VIP says, do you already feel playoff smoke? Yeah, man. It's getting real.
It's right there,
real, man. Right there. We almost there. 9 games away, y'all. Amount says, we do have that guy, and you guys criticize him for not doing it. Josh Green, Duke, and Fly.
Hey, yeah, but hold on, Amount. I don't criticize. What are you?
No. I'm gonna say that's your guy.
What What do you mean me amount? I don't criticize Josh Green at all. But he flies, but he's still not like posterizing people and stuff yet. He
And
still
it's not
like
even about the flying and the poster ride. It's not even about that amount. It's just that you have to be honest with yourself. He's not polished yet.
yeah, he's not
Like
that.
King
He's
said
not there.
before, this right here is the equivalent of his rookie season because he
Mhm.
didn't really have a summer league and all that stuff. He didn't have a traditional rookie year. So
Yeah,
he had all the things that you needed to have going into your rookie season this year.
yeah,
So he's not fully polished. That's not to say he's not going to probably get there. We're just saying that right now he still needs polishing. Like he still needs an offensive set. He still needs an offensive move. Still needs to finish. He still needs to learn how to be aggressive when he goes to the basket and not just
yeah.
looking to pass, but to actually look to score, but play the pass off the scoring. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we're talking about. We're not talking down. We like Josh Green, man. We see the potential in the guy. We just know he needs to be polished a little bit more.
Yeah, man, he's just not there yet. Like, so I do believe he has the potential to be that guy. I've been screaming his name for the longest on this show, but he's just not there yet. Like, obviously, his moves, like I said, I can watch Zach LaVine size someone up, give him a quick hezzy one way, cross the other way to the rim, and then it don't matter who's in the paint right there, he's going to go up and go over top of him. Josh
And
Green ain't at that
he's a
level yet.
very efficient scorer.
Yeah, and an
LaVine's a very
excellent
efficient
3-point
scorer
shooter, an
and a
excellent
good
3-point
3-point
shooter.
shooter. Yes.
Yeah,
Not just in the corners. We're talking about just in
not
general.
like
Duke can score on
anywhere.
every level.
Yeah, you
Elite score.
go back and watch his game winner against Charlotte if y'all didn't watch it. Back in the day when I was with Chicago when they stole the ball and he just faded away out of the 3-point wing and won the game for him. Zach LaVine
Exactly.
is a
Oh yeah,
beast.
yeah. That boy can score. That's the kind of guy you need with Luka.
Yeah.
Johnny B said we need to start the Dennis back to Dallas campaign. Oh, Dennis Smith. I think you're talking about Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, man, I definitely would take Dennis, man. I definitely take Dennis. I still got my jersey T-shirts in there, man, with Dennis' name on it.
They better get him soon before his career over. And it's sad to say.
They owe him, man, because
Yeah.
that regime before, man, Jesus. Lloyd says Bradley Beal said they need a big guard who can slash and shoot and sounds familiar. Yeah, they got KP, man, as a guard, man. So they got him already.
You think the Wizards would take JB for Bradley Beal? Would you do that?
I would, but they're not gonna do that.
Well, not straight up, obviously. I'm saying
No,
Bradley,
I know you're talking about. No,
Bradley,
I'm saying.
he a free agent, right? So he can decide a team. He can say, I want to
Well,
let
yeah,
Dallas.
you're right. And there's been rumors that he's talking about he's gonna re-sign back with them, man. Supposedly, so we'll see.
We'll see when it happens.
Yeah. Ben, what's good, man? He said just woke up.
Man.
Results went our way tonight. Phew.
Except
Yeah,
for
free
Golden
bingo
State.
spaces, Ben. Free bingo spaces, man.
Except for Golden State, man. We just
Except for Golden State.
That team, the Miami Heat, never can do us a favor. Y'all know how it go.
You should have told me how they're playing before I said, "Oh yeah, I'm guaranteeing that win." Pavel says Nico didn't want to state the obvious, but the reason we didn't have a seat at the table was Carlisle.
Yep. Nobody want to play for Carlisle.
Nobody wants to play for that bunghole. Sorry for the language. Everybody on the Pacers wants. Even Halliburton was crying. He learned he had to play for Carlisle. Man, listen, and that's another thing too. Like we said before, Rick Carlisle is very, 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 very affinity and varies old school. Like he's up there calling plays on the sideline and had the point guard running instead of just letting the point guard, who you already know the playbook, let that guy go out there, man, and flow, man. And that's the issue, and that's why a lot of these players especially point guards, they bump heads with Rick Carlisle, man. I know Jason Kidd talked about that before. The year they won the championship and stuff. He's like, yeah, me and him bumped heads all the time. And it wasn't until probably the Lakers series when he finally just let Jason Kidd be Jason Kidd, and then of course the rest was history.
I'm about to say some curse words on this show real quick, so y'all get your ears ready, cover your children's ears. But I feel like part of that reason Rondo didn't work here was because of Rick Carlisle. I feel like Rondo. I felt like that was a great team. I thought that team was going to compete for a championship. To tell you the truth, when we got him, I was like, "Oh, this squad is a little stacked here," and it didn't work out because Rondo and Rick got into it, as we know, and then we know what happened in the Houston series, and that was the wrap. But they didn't even pay him his money for the playoffs. I just found that out recently because
you didn't know that?
The team voted not to do it. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I mean, they should have did that. He shouldn't have got his money, but I still blame part of that on Rick Carlisle as well. I wish that could have went the way, we all wanted to see it with Rondo actually playing the way Rondo can play. But It sucks, man, and that
That's
happened.
kind of on
But
Rick
yeah,
Carlisle because
it is.
you
It's on
got
Rick.
this player. You should know what this player is capable of. You know his style. You know that he's very cerebral. Let the guy. You did it with Jason Kidd. Do it with this guy too.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
Rondo at that point was one of the best, probably 3 per point guards in the
Yeah. Oh
NBA.
God, thank you. Like that's why I didn't understand that, man. 'Cause remember they were comparing his game style to Jason Kidd when he came to the Dallas. Like, okay, that's another
Yep.
Jason Kidd type of point guard. But
Yep.
Rick Carlisle didn't let him do his job, man. And of course,
And then he went to LA and played his butt off and was a number 3 and won a championship.
hey, played for Chicago, man, and it was they won the
Chicago.
first 2 games before he got
Yep.
hurt in the
Before he got
playoffs.
hurt. Hold up.
Yeah.
We're not done yet. The Pelicans, the
Oh,
year
got
that
into
Anthony Davis got the first round that year.
first time out the first round.
Yeah, Rondo was there. So just saying, Rick.
Damn, Rick. Mount says THJ in a sign and trade. JB Paul is old and would probably want a point guard.
I asked you that before. He talking about Chris Paul would want another point guard.
Yeah, one another point guard.
But I asked you about did you want campaign? Do you think campaign?
The reason why I said this too, because if you're not willing to sign and sign DeAndre Ayton, you're not going to be willing to sign another guy when you got 3 guys under max contracts. And on top of that, the Phoenix owner, y'all, is one of the, I can go back and look at these reports and stuff like that. This dude is he is the cheapest owner in the league, hands down, no questions asked. This is why DeAndre Ayton and them are having issues right now signing his contract. Because he has 3 guys right now under the max contract. You got Bridges, you got Chris Paul, and you got Devin Booker. They don't want to pay a 4th guy. They don't want to go over a luxury tax. None of that stuff. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't see them taking on Jalen Brunson to pay him about $20 million when you don't even want to pay the guys you got right now. So you have a backup point guard who they trust, who's been in the system and who's been producing for probably a little bit half than what JB is going to be commanded. So that's why I say I don't see them doing that. Could be wrong, but from everything I've seen about this guy, I just don't see him doing that.
Yeah, I think he I don't know because they're not going to let him walk for free though. That's the only thing about it.
Well, no, they're not going to let him walk for free. That's what I'm saying. Like, look,
you got to match what he gets, so they're going to have to go over
the reason why I was saying this too, because that's why I was telling you about the same thing with DeMar DeRozan.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't just give a whole treasure trove of stuff for DeMar DeRozan. He's making $28 million this year, right?
Yeah.
So they gave up like Thaddeus Young, like a 2nd round pick and something else, and like cash or some trash. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to, like you said, if this player says he wants to go to this team, Phoenix is willing to trade him because they don't want to. Now, I think the difference in between DeAndre Ayton being traded and DeMar DeRozan, they're going to want a 1st round pick in return.
Yeah.
So I can see them giving up a 1st, maybe a 2nd, and say a player or something like that to get DeAndre Ayton. I can see that. So I don't see Phoenix want to take on more contracts, but you don't want to just pay this guy right here.
Yes, I believe that. But what I'm saying is, so DeAndre Ayton gonna make about $30 million this offseason, right? That's what you're saying? I mean, are you disagreeing?
Ooh, I don't see him making 30, bro.
They gave Michael Porter 30, right?
But they gave Michael Porter a max contract though. Phoenix doesn't want to give him a max contract.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Phoenix. I'm saying somebody is going to give DeAndre a max contract, right? So if they give DeAndre Ayton a max contract, you have to trade the salary for that salary, right?
Bro, do you want to give him $30 million?
So Michael Porter Jr. got $30 million.
No, I know that, but do you want to give him 30 on this team?
Yes, I think he's worth $30 million. You don't think he's worth $30 million? From what you saw so far, you don't think he's worth $30 million? So, all right, let me ask you this: if I'd asked you when we had that guy in the past, would you have traded him straight forward for DeAndre Ayton?
Yes.
Okay, then there you go. He's making 35 or whatever he's making. So yeah, there you go. I'd pay him $30 million.
Now, if I'm paying him $30 million, we better be Western Conference Finals at least. Not max, at least.
No, we better be. Yeah, we better be Western Conference Finals
at least
on the cusp of being a champion.
If
we go Western Conference Finals this year, we better win a championship. Like that's how I'm feeling.
With him.
There's no. If you're going to pay a guy a max contract, he takes the next step. You have to take the next step.
Yeah,
you don't give a guy a max contract. Yeah, you don't give a guy a max contract and then your team take a step backwards. If you're giving the guy a max contract,
John Collins, is that what you said?
Hey, I wouldn't have gave him a max contract, but y'all wanted that guy so bad. I didn't really want him.
No, because remember for what he got paid for Atlanta, I would have paid it for him here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like he wasn't getting paid 30. Like I wasn't talking about getting him 30, but
I just feel like he's I guess not a poor man. He's a rich man. He's Dwight Powell. Or a little, that's how I feel about John Collins. I just don't feel like he's that much better than Dwight Powell where I really want to give him a max contract, if that makes sense. Like he does a lot of the stuff. Like he's not that much of an upgrade where I'm like,
nah, he's not a better defender than Powell.
And then even right now, yeah, I don't think he's a better defender right now than the way Dwight Powell's playing right now. So
that's the crazy thing about it too. He's athletic as hell, man. You would think he'd be a good defender.
But it just is what it is. So man, it's hard to decide because you got to play with numbers now, and I just
that's the thing, bro.
I
you
think
keep asking me all this stuff, and I keep telling you I just sleep on it, bro. That's a lot of thinking you got to do. Now, just imagine, King, we not getting paid for this. No. Just imagine what Nico got to do.
But so JB getting 20 mil. So right now, I keep asking you that. Where is his team right now? So you're saying give JB the 20 mil, keep him on the team. Then where is his team right now? Then,
but I'm saying that too. If you're going to trade Tim Hardaway off,
okay.
Because I don't see them having Tim Hardaway. Okay, you're going to have Tim Hardaway, Spencer. Hold up. Tim Hardaway, Spencer, Luka. The Luka's contract kicks in next year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, 34, 35? What's that?
He's going to be salary in the tax. Mark Cuban already know that. He says he's going to be.
And then you're on the tax. Yeah, so
he's going to be taxed. But I'm saying, what does that team get you? Where do you think that team is in the NBA? What's the ceiling? Are you a finals guy? You Western Conference Finals? That's what I'm asking.
The way it is.
Yeah, where do you think the team is? That makes the decision. That's why
I'll get back to you when I see it in the playoffs.
Okay, so if we get to the Western Conference Finals, you wouldn't trade that for DeAndre Ayton. How far would we have to go for you to give DeAndre Ayton a max? Where you say, okay, you know what, I'll give up this piece, and Tim doesn't play in the playoffs, or so.
Dang, man.
Like,
I don't know.
If Tim doesn't play and we make the Western Conference Finals, you wouldn't.
Now that you mention it, because he's not signing that $30 million with Phoenix because he's gonna get traded. So
yes,
that's gonna be our $30 million.
Yes, it's gonna be our $30 million, and then we got to give them money.
I'm saying, like, okay, let me ask you this then. I know we've been on this subject for too long. I know, but
it's a math subject. We good.
So if that means he's paying him $30 million, are you saying he's on par with Embiid, Jokic, and Rudy Gobert?
No, I'm not saying he's on.
Because you're up there now. If you're making that money,
I'm not saying he's on par yet with Embiid or Rudy Gobert. Okay, but I do think he can be on par with a Bam Adebayo. And I think Bam right now is on the cusp of being the top 5 center in the NBA. If you get the top 3, and then basically the top 3 are Joel Embiid, Joker, and basically Cat, right? They're your top 3.
Cat, yeah.
So
is he up there with Cat?
No, not quite up there with Cat. Maybe on the defensive side, he might be better. He's not. It depends.
I need you to try to make me feel better on this, bro.
So my thing is that Cat is a number 1 on the team. You can pay your number 2 or your number 3 $30 million. You can give 1, 2, and 3 a max contract. That's fine.
So is he a number 2?
I think he could be either 2 or 3 for sure.
Is he a number 2 over
I think
Spencer?
He can be the max contract big man. How about I say that? I think he could be. If we want to give a big man a max contract, he can be a big. He can be the guy.
He's a max contract big guy.
Usually, I like to give a max contract if we can to the big man, to the wing, and to a point guard. So the thing with Spencer Spencer and Luka being both like guards / forwards is that they both take up that position. So it's like I'm giving a max to the wing and the point guard with both of those guys.
Right.
So if I give a max to my big guy, we have 3 out of the 5 positions on the court that are max level guys that we believe are max level guys. That should be a championship level team, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. Should be. That's why I'm skeptical because.
What are you skeptical about? Like, what do you not think he can do?
Okay, so like I said, with the $30 million, right? Because remember, we kind of when you mentioned Mitchell Robinson, I was like, yeah, I want Mitchell Robinson now. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I was saying that because he can be an impact, but for half the price of what Aiden's going to command on the open market.
Yes.
So when you say that you're paying these big guys, you're paying guys like. There's a reason why it's on like 4 of those guys making that money right now, and it's for a reason. Joel and Jokic are MVP candidates or MVPs. I think Joel can probably win it this year, so they're MVPs. Mm-hmm. Rudy is a 4-time defensive player of the year. Cat is a perennial all-star. You know what I'm saying? So there's reasons why those guys are making $30 million. You know what I'm saying?
And then Bam is becoming that
well,
as
yeah,
well.
then Bam.
All-star.
I keep forgetting about Bam, but yeah.
But DeAndre is still young. That's
no.
one.
I'm not saying he's not good or anything. It's just that.
So I think he'd be an all-star with Luka.
If you're going to pay him that money, that means you're saying he's up there with those 5 guys that we just named off.
I think he could be a top 5 center in the league. I do.
Okay.
And I do think that if he's with Luka, it'll make him look even better than he does right now on Phoenix. And so the last question I wanted to ask you, $30 million, you wouldn't take. So if I told you right now he's going to give you 18, 12, and 2, would you take that for $30 million?
If it's if it's an impactful 13, like you can feel his 18, 12, and 2, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel
12 rebounds. 12 rebounds. Just think about the Mavericks. I'm saying a guy that's going to get us on his team.
Oh, okay.
12 rebounds a game to go with his 18. As a guy that just gets you buckets. So let's say Dwight Powell, if Dwight Powell gave me 18 and 12 on a consistent basis, he could have $30 million and 2 blocks. He could have $30 million. 18 on a consistent as possibly the number 3 on your starting lineup, and then 12 rebounds, like a double machine. Would you give Tyson Chandler $30 million when he was on the team? If you got Tyson Chandler younger, let's say we got him younger, because obviously Mark didn't give it to him because he got older at that point. He thought he was done. Say we had Tyson Chandler playing the way he played at 25, 24.
Only thing is, you give me 18 and 12, but I'm gonna need you to be an all-star.
True. I think he can do that. I think the Western Conference front court is getting weaker. So I think he'd have a chance. It's no Giannis and all that stuff. And then AD, you don't know what he's doing. Remember, we thought Kristaps Porzingis had a chance this year.
Yeah.
He competing against Rudy Gobert. Come on, man. He can beat Rudy.
Good point. All right, y'all. Sorry about that.
Sorry, that was a good point by DeAndre, though.
Yeah. Good. Big homie says, I think we're about to go ahead and take the control of the 4th spot. Yeah, we've been saying that, man. I think we will. Especially if Dallas win these next 2 games against Utah and, of course, against Minnesota. I think we got it, man.
Yeah.
Sonic says, haven't watched much of Ayton, but I think it's an ideal 5 for Bam Adebayo. Do you agree? Or are they similar? He's bigger than Bam. Bam is a better perimeter defender, but he can guard on Ayton can guard on switches. Ayton is an anchor for sure. He's an anchor.
I like Ayton's game. So there are a bunch of centers that are in the league that are talented. I don't want to go too much on them. Even like a Cat. Cat is amazing. I don't know if Cat's game would translate well playing with Luka, though, as what you want your center to be, if that makes sense. So I think Bam right now is more talented.
Be perfect.
I think he's more talented than DeAndre Ayton, but I think DeAndre Ayton will fit better with Luka Doncic because I feel like DeAndre, with him not being undersized and being able to catch lobs, just consistent lobs. Like with Luka, you can get 10 points easily off of just lobs.
Yeah.
Real serious. So I think DeAndre Ayton to get a quick buckets doing that, I just think he'll fit. I want a center that can – Tyson Chandler. I want Tyson Chandler.
You know Ayton remind me of? Patrick
David
Ewing.
Robinson? I'm about to say David Robinson.
Because the reason why – David Robinson too. Because, like, the way he can hit that elbow.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
He can hit a little jumper too, man. So, yeah. And he's real nice around the rim, man. Very efficient around the rim. And, of course, like I said, every year or two, his defense gets better. He's an anchor in the middle. He's what you need. And as a Mavs fan, I would feel a whole lot comfortable. Like, I knew Ayton was out there and we playing the Clippers. I would feel a whole lot better, man. I would definitely feel better.
And it's about those centers. Like, it ain't even about him always stopping the centers. It's about, can you cross them out sometimes?
Yep, there you go. That way you won't feel it should be no way in the world we feel a Zubac.
Yeah. Yeah, like if Zubac's giving me 14 for some reason on Ayton, all right, Ayton, give me 18. Exactly. All right, we good. I'm fine with that. Zubac is fine.
Exactly. Ben Price says, come on, Jimmy Butler. I don't want
Tell him, Ben.
I want Jimmy Butler, bro. You said, real, that would be my concern. Locker room chemistry. He said, Butler's 32 years old, though, very talented. Oh, so it sounds like you on the fence, Pablo. I see you, man. But you say I'm right, though. Cool. All right, cool. VIP said, we love Jimmy, too. Okay, everybody want Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, Ralph.
Johnny B.
That
Hold on, let
boy
me hear see what Johnny
Jimmy.
B says. He said, I love Jimmy. He's a dog. He's the kind of guy you want in the playoffs. He's changed life in Minnesota. Was one lucky three away from Kawhi from the finals and took Miami to the finals first year. I'd take him.
Yeah,
Calm down, King.
he
Calm
was that
down.
Kawhi Leonard bounce away from being in the Eastern Conference and playing Milwaukee and possibly beating them.
Oh, Kawhi. He said, I agree with you guys. We got a guy who has the athleticism and the speed to posterize guys, but he's not aggressive. Amen. He said he's looking to pass first instead of going to the hole.
Yep.
Yeah, he did it tonight too, man. He did it again tonight. It's like, bro, they gotta tell him like, oh, just be aggressive and go to the hole and try to score. Play
Mm-hmm.
off the scoring. That's what you do. And let's see, I got some more stuff. Ben says, what is it? He said, I heard in a report that Nico likes to own. It's like the only GM in the league where random big and small name players laugh, joke with at the games, plus kid beloved across the league. Rick and Donnie were a problem. Yeah.
I tried to tell y'all this. We even talked earlier about Nico before about his relationship with Damian Lillard when he made that big
Perfect
three
example.
against was it OKC?
Yep, we
The
did the
first
wave.
guy he went to,
Nico.
Nico Harrison sitting in the corner and all this. I told y'all Nico is
And
here
he
for a
wanted
reason.
Jason Kidd instead of Chauncey Billups as coach.
Yep, he wanted. I said all that too, and nobody wanted to hear it back then.
Ben says, why would any free agent look down and play with Luka Doncic, especially a big? See how much better Powell is, and is in any superstar big would feast on. Man, listen, I swear, I think if Luka played with DeAndre Ayton, that'd be nasty, bro.
Yeah, it would.
That would be
It would.
nasty.
But what I'm also y'all. I'm not sure Spencer's gonna stay here though. I know everybody all locked on him and all. The reason
I
why is
don't
that
know. I think Spencer love it here, man.
I'm not saying he doesn't. What I'm saying to you is that I don't know if Nico gonna keep him here for sure, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think Spencer being on his team and this whole play right now with him and Luka, this is to shut up that whole Luka can't play with somebody else. Like this is remember that whole people say I don't know if people want to play with Luka because Luka holds the ball so much and all that stuff. This right here with having
National
Spencer
media.
being that type of player is showing that other players probably want to play with Luka because they've seen how Spencer's career changed.
Right.
So if for some reason some other two guard or so comes up, like we said, Levine or Damian Lillard or something like that, I'm not for sure saying that Nico wouldn't trade Spencer Dinwiddie in a package as well for one of those guys. That's all I'm saying. I love Spencer right now, but it is still levels to this. Spencer is still Spencer, and those guys are those guys. So I still choose them. But hopefully right now it ain't the case and we all good. But I'm telling y'all, don't get your hopes too invested. This is all an experiment to make it look like to show people that Luka can play with another ball dominant guy.
And that's reviving. That's changing Spencer Dinwiddie's perception.
Yep, Luka
Perception
gonna get a bunch of people money, man.
because a lot of
So
people
LeBron
said that
James
Spencer Dinwiddie was a ball hog, couldn't play off the ball, blah blah blah. And he's showing that he can do it too, so that helps
Yep.
his case too. Gonzalo says, you must be realistic. No free agent star like Jimmy is going to Dallas. You have to build the team with trades.
No, I don't think so no more. I'm telling y'all, Nico, you
Let's
better
wait and
trust.
see, fella. We don't know. Nico hasn't had a real full offseason yet. Not this one don't really count because he just signed. So he hasn't had his culture established yet. So let's wait and see. Now, if the next 2, 3, 4 years go down the line and the same thing happens again, okay, you might have something. But let's just wait. Like I said, Rick Carlisle didn't really have a lot of positives with his name attached to it when it came to people coming to play for him. So Kid, folks love Kid. Like we just said a minute ago, Damian Lillard wanted Kid instead of Chauncey Billups. And a lot of players are real cool with Nico. So let's just wait and see,
I'm about
man.
to say, I disagree as well. I think people gonna want to come to Dallas. I think we're not talking about Nico enough right now. Nico hasn't been here, like you said, that long, but he's made some major moves already. Remember, everybody was like, the Mavs never make moves. I'm tired of you sitting here and all.
Yeah.
Josh Richardson gone. Kristaps Porzingis is gone. Like, come on, like he's making major moves. Like this isn't even we lost our number 2. We got rid of the guy that everybody was on the fence about. Could he be that guy? Could he not be this guy? And all like he's gone. We got rid of him. He said, okay, no need to talk about it no more. He's done. He doesn't fit. So I think you're thinking too much into the Donnie Nelson and Rick regime, like you said. This is a new regime. I think it's gonna be different.
All right, Gonzalez just says, I hope that's true. I want Luca with the ring. We all do, man.
Yeah.
We all do. Pavel says Dwight's averaging 8.2 and 4.7 rebounds this year. He only averaging 4.7?
Yeah, he only get about 6 rebounds a game, man. You be seeing recently. That's what I'm saying. He don't get the boards, man. That's my problem with Dwight. He need to be a power forward.
But he got to be able to space that floor too.
Yeah, but he can't shoot enough to be able to do that. So it's like he's stuck. Look at that.
Aiden tonight versus Cat 35.
Look at that. And 14 rebounds. Y'all talking about, man, get out of here. I'm done. I'm done talking about these guys. I don't watch sports.
Kill Cat, man. Jesus. Everybody killing Cat. Cat not really a defensive center, though.
I'm telling you, man. DeAndre Ayton to be a beast over here with Luka.
Oh, no, I'm not saying he wouldn't. He's just like, dang, 30 million. Okay. That's a lot of money.
He got 35 and 14, man. He'd be getting like 20 real easy and 14 with Luka. Dwight Howard.
Ben says, shout out to Frank Ntilikina tonight doing what I said he can. Underrated off the bench. Yeah, man. He definitely did his thing tonight. Dang, King, we did a lot today, bro.
That's all right, man. They wanted to talk to us, man. It is what it is. You can't let the Go Gang down.
Yes, sir. Man's gonna probably have to do it for us, guys. We almost had 2 hours, man. We had a good one today. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us tonight, man. Almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. I know King is almost 8 o'clock in the morning where King is. But no, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Listen, if you're new to the show, new to the channel, do us a huge favor, guys, and hit that subscribe button, guys. It will definitely go a long way. We're on our way to 400 now, man. So we're definitely moving along. So we definitely can appreciate you guys, man. If y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Whenever you guys want to know when we're dropping the show, hit the notification bell and you'll know. But for us, man, we drop one after every Mav game. Daryl has a We Talk NBA show here on Saturday that me and King are gonna be on with him. So you gotta tune in for that. It's gonna be a live one too. But we will be back here on Friday with the We Talk Mavs. So as they play the Minnesota Timberwolves, guys, gonna be another big one. So I know if Dallas wins, and that's gonna be probably a really hyped show Friday, man, like it was the other day. So or like tonight. So there's a lot of people in here today. It's surprised there's a lot of y'all in here, man. We played the Houston Rockets. That really wasn't a big game or anything. So
they won without Luka.
Surprised. But yeah, also guys, if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit that like button too. That'll help our show build up an algorithm to get out there, man. So when people are looking for Mav content, they'll find us and help. And also join us on this Glow Gang community that we have started here, guys. That'll be a huge help. Also, follow us on Twitter, guys. We're constantly on there. I know I am. I've been on there active as hell on there, trying to interact with some of the other fellow Mav fans out there, man. Just trying to build up our brand also through Twitter, guys. So if you guys have Twitter, go ahead and follow us at We Talk Mavs. King, is there anything I'm missing?
Notification bell. If you guys haven't liked the channel, please like, share, and I think you got everything else.
Got a couple more just came in. He's real quick. He said, "Are the stars aligned for Memphis to face the Clippers with possible return of PG and Kawhi?" I don't know.
I think they still beat them though.
Yeah, they probably will. And WHU, he says, "I like Aiden a lot, but I feel like Luka could make someone worse do just as good of a job as Aiden would with a fraction of the money." Yeah, like I said, that's why I was saying like a Mitchell Robinson, he'll probably command half of what Aiden is gonna get, and I think he still will be as effective as Aiden. But man, that 35-14 look nice, man.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't think that's true. Cause you think you could throw the ball in the post to Mitchell Robinson?
Oh no.
You can throw the ball in the post to DeAndre.
I think he means as far as like he can make that person the best version of themselves.
Yes. So what I'm saying is Mitch. So let's say it like this: whose ceiling is higher, Mitchell Robinson's or DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah, Aiden.
If you got DeAndre Ayton getting you 35 and 14 by himself doing that, imagine what he can do running up and down the court beside Luka Doncic.
Man,
that's what I'm saying to you guys.
That would be nice, man. That would definitely be nice, King. I ain't gonna lie.
And he's not undersized. We don't gotta keep saying, "Oh, we got undersized."
And he a real 7-footer.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, man. Like I said, guys, Join us here on Friday evening after we play the Minnesota Timberwolves for another edition of We Talk Mavs. It's gonna do it for us, guys. It is your boy Real. I got my co-host King. We'll be back here on Friday, same Mav time, same Mav channel,
Man,
and we will catch you guys here again very, very soon. King, will it work this time?
yes, sir. Peace.
Let's see. Hold on.
Free bingo space.
Nah, he's wrong this time, King.